What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy VapeCoach, and we are back again in your live, guys, today in Omega Stack Coaches Clash 5v5. What is up to everybody watching around the world? Great to see each and every one of you guys, and let's get right to the action. Coming up first, gonna be Team SnakeDoe and Legenda, of course. Gonna be up first, Platinum Hunt and FireX, SnakeDoe and Legenda, Nebeton taking on Germik, Groxer taking on Toji, and Kratos, Johnny, and Desart to round us out. Keep in mind, this is gonna be last man standing, which means the very last player to survive is gonna win it for their team. Chat, let's get to it, let's roll, and let's go. I give you first Platinum Hunt taking on FireX, and let's get you right to it. Let's go. And Doodle Combo, welcome back. Great to see you again. We're doing our YouTube journey for the time being. Nicky Mabob, great to see you. DJ in the building as well. And so many more, guys. Let's get to it. The magic number to get to for your team is going to be 5. You got to do it. FireX immediately coming out with the Molina, and Platinum Hunt coming out with the Scorpion. Let's get it, and let's do the damn thing.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, guys, let's get going and let's do it. By the way, Doodle Combo, welcome back. Great to see you in the house. And guys, you can see it right now at Team Battle, which means you've got to get to 3 wins, and then your teammates got to come through and pick up the rest. No co-commentary today. It is going to be just me, Lady of Chaos. Welcome back, DJ Revenant, Proxy, Bowser, Jay Laser, and so many more. Let's do the damn thing, though, and a 2-1 already coming in from Platinum Hunt, reeling him right in. Look at him go! And oh Jesus, guys, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the action right now. Big balls to the face on the side of Platinum Hunt. A 2-1 into the Jaja coming through yet again, and we are working. We are looking, perhaps. We are even twerking. Yo, it's going up, Bowser. And all right, FireX in some trouble right now. Solid defense, even better grab, but solid tech on the repeat. And SnakeDoe, I see you in the building. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody watching from around the world. And FireX, oh, looking to bring it back. And he's gonna have to be correct again, though. I don't care who you guys are cheering for. Once again, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We took 1 day off yesterday, and I must say I'm already feeling a little bit rusty, feeling a little bit dusty, and perhaps even a little bit musty. Another low again, and FireX putting the belt to ass here against Platinum Hunt. Platinum Hunt with a jump, and however, we do have a trip guard, and that is gonna be it. And by the way, DJ saying, Vape, DQ FireX, because that's good. I've got you, man. I've already got you.
Fight.
And God's will, welcome back to the chat, man. I see you in the building. All right, FireX, though, able to bring up with that late game theatrics, though. Tries to reel him in. It's going to be Platinum Hunt. Not quite going to get it. Platinum Hunt right now. A good grab. FireX having none of those. FireX notoriously very squirmy. 2-1-4. He said, name 2 kittens, Musty and Dusty. We're going to have to come up with some better names. We're going to have to, however, wake up buttons on the side of FireX as he continues to go double pitch to chesty. However, bit of a drop to most people forget, man. 4-3-4. Jaja gonna be no good. FireX known for that defense, that stellar defense. Overhead gonna be no good as well. Solid breakaway though. Again, you cannot grab this man. Insane. And once again, hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Doesn't matter where you're watching from. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come watch with us here. And there's gonna be the low on the side of FireX though. Platinum Hunt in some big trouble. Stand 2. Platinum Hunt though, he's gonna need some late game theatrics of his own. FireX looking for that mix again. Not quite gonna find his mark. Not here. Okay, and the low's coming out. Platinum Hunt though goes poking the special here. That tremor getting loaded. 2-1 into another Jaja. FireX reads it though. Can he get it? No, absolutely spiking him to FireX. There's the grab. He finally gets it. Puts FireX closer to that red zone. Act 3, a Doodle Combo with $100. Says we're coming back with a bang and I missed you. And $100 going to the winning team. And that is going to be FireX. Absolute locking in check. Can we get some big D's in the building? Absolutely insane. And by the way, Doodle, thank you so much. FireX can take a 1-0 lead and already $100 on the board. Things just got interesting. And by the way, a huge shout out to Doodle Combo. We have not seen you in so long, and it is great. It is absolutely insane to have you back. Guys, all I can say is shout outs to Doodle. And by the way, God's will right behind him with 2,500 Nigerian gifted to the stream. I think that's what it is. And all right, you can see FireX, so he's already rejoicing. Now he knows he's got to lock in. And Doodle Combo, all I can say is we missed you tremendously. Thank you so much for everything you do for the stream. And now this just got extremely sweaty. Once again, a 1-0 score coming through from FireX. Let's get you back to the building and let's go.
You know you want to be in showbiz.
And by the way, God's will, thank you so much for that stream donation as well. Helping keep the stream alive. And now the players, they're getting well taken care of today. There's 100 clams on the board. That's a lot of clams, Chad. If I had that amount of clams, you would never see me again. Don't call the cops. We own the cops. And Doodle, let's get you a mod. It has been way too long. That's what she said, Chad, but you get the idea, of course. 1-0 gonna be a current set score. Good grab, even better tech again. And by the way, Platinum using that Johnny Cage, I must say. I did not expect this, not just yet, close to 70 goats up in the building. Doodle combo going crazy. And another 2-1, FireX goes for the Duckopotamus. 4-3-2, the down one, and there is gonna be another duck, FireX. These are some high quality ducks, Chad. These are not your grandpappy's ducks. I think I need maybe they'll cancel my meeting for the rest of the afternoon. Oh, you better. Okay. Can he bring this back? Platinum, though, he would need a sizable comeback. Gonna be dropping that combo. And he's gonna spin the fatal blow. I don't think that's gonna hit. FireX, he was ready for it. And chat, all I can say, man, this is a crazy event. Already 100 clams on the board, and somebody is getting paid today. Between 5 players, that's still a nice 20 bomb coming your way, if my math is correct. And if it's not correct, it better get correct. FireX trying to get that shimmy neutron. Platinum with a 4-3-2, kind of trying to go for that high riser. And Doodle Combo, when are we jumping on that dinosaur game? You let me know down below. FireX says, let me clean this up, though. Keep in mind, the magic number to get to today is 3. You have to eliminate all 5 players from the other team. Good grab, but yet again, another better tech. FireX making his way in, chat. Here he goes. Doodle Combo finding a way to wake me up, man. I just woke up like 20 or 30 minutes ago, and now, though, my blood pressure is certainly high, and that is going to be all FireX right now on a 2-0 score. And things are looking pretty good if you're coming from the skibbity side of things. And Chad, remember, coming up next is going to be the team leaders themselves, SnakeDoe and Legenda. Remember, they picked the order. We can simply, all we can do is jump up in there and make them play the matches that they decided. Make sure those invites are good to go. Legenda, let's play on your server. Spawn, what's going on? Significant Iron, welcome back to the chat. Let's go!
Melina, Scorpion, Tremor.
And what's up, Amir-san? One of our Shark Tank qualifiers coming on through. And 2-0 going to be your current set score. Platinum Hunt says we got to come back out with the main character. This is looking real good if you're on the side of Team Legenda.
Round 1.
And once again, hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Like I said, I'm just waking up right now, but Doodle Combo literally setting my blood pressure sky high. And I appreciate that. Okay? Right now, things are looking pretty good. Again, on the FireX side, Platinum has got to wake up. There's $100 on the board. There's 100 reasons, but there's also a lot of pride and ego. We know that's good enough for just about all these players. All right, Platinum Hunt, though, he has been unable to get anything going as of yet. Another 2-1, trying to reel him in. And Platinum Hunt looking for that shimmy. FireX has been ungrabbable, at least thus far. What's going on, Doodle Combo? Coming out from that Cretaceous period. And this is going to hurt. This is absolutely going to sting. You can see FireX not even breaking away. And Robert Humes coming through with a 5-bomb. You and God's Will absolutely crushing it, donating to the stream as well. And by the way, we did get a sub goal coming from Hetero. That is going to be 1 on the board. And Robert Humes says, this for the GOAT, man. You're the GOAT, man. But I appreciate it. I'll be the second place GOAT. Like a silver medal GOAT. Right? FireX, so he cannot afford to let this life lead slip between his fingers. And a jump in again. No up block attempt coming from Young Skibbity. There's the grapple. Once again, it is never going to be that simple coming against FireX. Jump ins all over the place. But wait, there's going to be Platinum Hunt. Can he spend the fatal? Okay. Platinum Hunt right now. This is going to be some guerrilla warfare. He better time this correctly. Goes for the grab and Platinum Hunt. Looks like he is going to bring this back. That should be enough. Spend that fatal blow. And DJ says, I wanted to spend 100 EU, but I don't even have 100 EU. But you know what, DJ? It's the thought that counts. Send me $4,400 right now. Oh, Jesus. Look at the scaling on that. That barely killed him. 25%. That's not your grandpappy's fatal blow. That is going to be the Scorpion fatal blow, chat. Let's do it. By the way, has anybody seen the movie? I can confirm. It was pretty fun. No spoilers, of course. No spoilers. Platinum, though, trying to keep himself alive. That is going to be his first round in quite some time. Jump-ins again. It looks like Platinum Hunt started to build a little bit of momentum. The ja. Oh, Jesus. By the way, Robert Humes and God's Will, thank you guys again. And Doodle Combo, you already know what you did to my blood pressure. You know I'm going crazy. Another jump in. FireX in some trouble. And Yoko, what's up, man? Oh, Jesus. There's no way FireX brings us back. I refuse to believe it, Chad. I don't believe it. And wait, he might be on the verge of bringing this back. Especially since Platinum Hunt just spent the meter. Oh, Jesus. 2-1. What do you got for us, Plat? Kill him! Kill him now! And that is going to do it. At least it should. He's going to be building the meter. And that is it, Chad. A 2-1 score of Platinum Hunt starting to wake up, and I appreciate the effort we are seeing on that. Platinum Hunt, of course, representing Team SnakeDoe and FireX, representing Team Legenda. The magic number is going to be 5 you got to get to. And by the way, if you're just joining us, this is how things are looking as of now. You guys are here for the very first match. And SnakeDoe cheering for Platinum Hunt. He says you got to get 2 more. And then we're good to go, Chad. Let's send it back your way. Right. And Doodle Combo says, signs of life, all it cost was $100. Who would have thought, Chad? And once again, thank you all so much for being here. And be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and Platinum Hunt going to be on a 1-2 score. Let's get it back your way.
I don't advise toying with Liu Kang.
What will he do? Burn me with starfire?
This is a good day to be an MK fan. The movie just came out, and I feel like a lot of people are hyped up for this game again. I could be completely lying about that, and I probably am, Chad. However, you gotta fake it till you make it, man. Shout outs to my love life. And Doodle Combo talking about cajillions of dollars? No, we don't accept that currency. It's too much. All right, let's see if Platinum can do this. And he just needs a little bit of momentum. However, FireX can extinguish that just as quick as it started, one would think. And Shantanu, hopefully I'm saying your name right. He says, I love you, babe. I love you more. Welcome back to the channel, I should say. And Storm Rage, what's up? Ed says, I'm waiting for Germik. You are definitely going to get to see Germik. I can confirm. Cucumber in the building as well. Coming through with those spicy emotes. And, yo, DJ Crush, it would not be a stream without you. Welcome back. We are just about to cross that 100 viewer mark. Tell your friends, tell your wife, and tell your friend's wife. Get into Vape's fight night right now. Coach's Clash is on. Do you see this? This is peak right now, I must admit, chat. And yo, what's up, G-Star? Welcome aboard. He teched the grab that would not even work, though. That's how gangster this man is. Low's coming out. Platinum Hunt goes with the grab of FireX, literally ungrabbable. And that makes me angry, Chad. Cloud hat on the ground. He's absolutely going to connect. That was the worst sequence that could have happened to Platinum. And FireX once again on set point. Can he bring this home for Team Legenda? Another tech? Are you kidding me? Why can't he be tech, chat? Why can't he be grabbed? Platinum Hunt, it's now or never, one would think. Finally gets a little bit something started, and now it's going to be dead. Welcome. Terrific combo, and thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. Down 1. Overhead. 4-3. There's finally the grab, Chad. And Outlaster, dude, great to have you back, dude. You're just in time for what could be the end of match number 1. FireX right now, that's going to be Omega Plus if he touches you. And Platinum Hunt going to be avoiding him. Wait! Shouldn't be able to spend it, though. Yes, there is going to be a breakaway. Because he's got that macro. That's an OS right now if I've ever seen one. Platinum Hunt, though, he cannot afford to wait around. Back 3 yet again. No mix. 4-3. FireX just trying to time this correctly. And chat, this should be the beginning of the end. FireX on the verge. 20 seconds left. Somebody's got to go. There's a Jaja. The Tremor should be on its way. However, FireX not taking no for an answer. There's finally the grab, but there's 10 seconds left. Jump in. Back 3. And this should be the beginning of the end. Can he get something started? And this is going to do it. Platinum Hunt getting timed out, and chat, that is going to be a 3-1 score. FireX going to continue to move on, and now Team Legenda going to be taking an early lead just like that. Tremendous set, and thank you all so much for playing. Let's go take a look at that replay. And FireX said, this is so boring. Hey, welcome to Coach's Class. Welcome to Coach's Class. SnakeDoe, I see you in the building. And now SnakeDoe is going to have a chance to knot this up against the team captain in the form of Legenda. Let me show you guys exactly what we're cooking with right here and right now. So, with that result, though, congratulations. It will be FireX moving on with a 1-3 score. Platinum Hunt not getting blanked. However, at the end of the day, chat, it is going to be nighttime. And now let's continue to do this. Remember, we got to put that big red X of doom over the head of young Platinum Hunt. And it's going to go right there. Chat, coming up next, the 2 team captains going to be going at it in the form of SnakeDoe taking on Legenda. Let's get you to it. Let's go and let's roll. Invites are out. Let's do the damn thing and let's go. And FireX, yes. Once again, if this is your first time watching the stream, consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content where we do try to bring you daily action. Let's get it, Chad. And now Legenda, of course, going to be representing Team Legenda because that only makes sense. And Legenda immediately leaving the hill as soon as he invites me. Sometimes you usually gotta pay double for that, Chad. Let me do this damn thing, though. Let's get this damn party started. Legenda, I appreciate the sentiment of you inviting me and then immediately leaving the hill. And what's going on, Doodle? Once again, thank you so much for the love. Legenda, go ahead and send me a new one. By the way, how do you guys feel about these matchups? Nebeton taking on Germik, Groxer going to be taking on Toji, Kratos, Johnny, and Disarted. And SnakeDoe said, let me bring some of my Latin American brethren here, and he has most certainly done that. All right, Chad, let's get you back to the action, though, where we can confirm. We do have FireX, yes, $100 is for the winners. And remember, if anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here. It will be going split amongst the 5 winning team, or I'm sorry, the 5 winning players. Good point, Spawn. Very good point. All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's do it. Where is SnakeDoe? I need him in my life, and I need Computer Sid in my DMs. There it is, Chad. We are on the way. Welcome all 100+ people in the building. Let's go. Remember, Chad, there ain't no party like a VapeCoach party, because the VapeCoach party don't stop. It's a Bales or Sales Associates. That's a KMPO reference. I know what you're talking about, Crush. What's up, by the way, Helis? It's for Vape to send me cheesecakes, obviously? Of course, Doodle. And I appreciate you spending your own money. That way I spend money on you. What can I say? It's the perfect crime. So let's just go on a date with the prize pool. Hey, man, hey, if only if you ask nicely. I got you. SnakeDoe is up in the building. This ping about to go burr. However, you know what? This is what the players decided, Chad. I can literally do nothing. I can't do anything. And currently, it is going to be a 1-0 score on the side of Team Legenda. However, we're going to see how things are going to develop, Chad. And let's see if both these two do come out with their main characters. If you're just joining us, by the way, this is match number 2. Guaranteed 5 on the day, and I think we're going to have more. And there it is. Those are going to be the title characters, the thumbnail characters. SnakeDoe coming out from Brazil. Legenda coming out from Kazakhstan. I'm sorry, not Brazil. Chile. Where's your heart, Chad? Let's go.
Exceeded my expectations. It is the stuff of nightmares, Havoc.
The Snake's Havoc always got the drip. You better believe it, man. You better believe it. This ping looking inspirational as we get started. All right, Legenda can be enjoying a 1-0 lead, but we're going to see if SnakeDoe can change it up. He's putting the team on his back. Making his way in. There's going to be the scoop. Legenda not having any of that. Big wake of boutons coming from Snake. And Legenda right now trying to work his way and trying to twerk his way. We've all been there. Usually got to pay double for that. You get it. SnakeDoe with a tremendous lead right now, and right now Legenda going through the waterworks. However, going to spend that armor, though, just to say, get the hell off of me. We've all been there, Chad. Trying to jump in, but hang on a second, Legenda. Can he turn this around? I can see a case for either gentleman winning here. And overhead technology, though. Legenda, one more sequence. You got to believe would do this. SnakeDoe looking for that last kill shot. Lady of Chaos, great to see you, by the way. Bubble technology. And more toilets on the way. Chad, Legenda looking for that last kill shot. And this should be some damage, though. SnakeDoe continuing to match the overhead to the low. Kill him! So in comes Havoc with the Pew Green bounce skin, of course. Blackjack, I see you, man. I see you. What's up, man? And that is going to be the comeback from Legenda, though. What a sequence and what a result, just like that.
No greater mage.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Chad, the action only heating up from here. That is going to be another down 2 cancel punish. Legenda really starting to put the squeeze on to Snake. SnakeDoe without some resources here. However, Legenda going to be spinning those 2 bars. Gangster for life. It would not be a stream without you. What's up, man? 1-1 into the low. Good grab. And remember, if you did win your first match in the case of FireX, for example, you will be moving on to that second round. However, we're going to see if there even needs to be a second round. This is Legenda right now, kind of cooking. Oh, Jesus, that helping hand sending you skybound and down. Right? Wells coming out, waterworks as well. And the toilet, though, it's going to be joining us, Chad. So the water is boiling because rain, he is cooking. Doodle combo, I see it, man. We do have boiling technology. Right now, Legenda not committing. Reminds me of every relationship I've ever been in. Great micro duck. Big boot on the loose. 1-1. SnakeDoe, though, trying to put the squeeze on this, though. Legenda getting packed into the corner. Good grab. And this should be enough to wrap it up. SnakeDoe does not have meter. Wait, no. Wait, I was looking at the wrong health bar. People forget me. Jump in, coming, though. SnakeDoe getting absolutely pulverized. Not like this. Legenda. SnakeDoe, you can't allow him to do it twice. And wait a minute. I'm nervous, Chad. I'm nervous. Which one of these two is going to absolutely sell this? And it's going to be Legenda, and that is going to be more than enough to do it. A 1-1 score here in game number 1. Welcome to Coach's Clash. Once again, guys, hopefully you're all having a very, very great day. All right. And once again, this is an event series for players around the world. Right now, it's going to be all Europe and South America on deck. By the way, Doodle says I miss his professional commentary, the most unprofessional commentary in the world. But you know what, guys? As long as you're here, you give us the energy. And Doodle's combos gets $100. We love you, Doodle. Thank you so much again for being here. Blood balls on the loose, and now this is SnakeDoe really starting to wake up. He's going crazy. Jesus. Legenda, he's got to make his way in, don't we all? Where the random down twos, you're about to see one right there. He said, Vape, honestly, thanks for the content. Cannot wait to play again myself. What just happened, chat? Not like this! Okay? No, this is good. This is good. It's fine. It's fine. We do this all the time. Don't worry about that, chat. Do not worry. The 19,000 ping, sometimes, it's going to be exactly what you asked for. All right, SnakeDoe right now on a tremendous lead. Can Legenda bring this back yet again? Trying to go for that trip guard. Hey. Legenda right now trying to zone you. Don't want to do that too long against Havoc and chat. That is going to do it. A 1-0 score, and that is going to be all. Mr. Snake coming out with the first win of the night, and now he needs 2 more in order to knock this team battle up. Let's go take a look at that replay, and let's go. DJ Crush, I see you. I see you. What's up, man? Once again, guys, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. We're closing in on, what, like 5,500 followers? Absolutely insane community. Could not do this without you guys. And now, let's get you back to it. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night, where we are, once again, chat, a confirmed cult. He's a DJ random. Hey, people forget, man. Sometimes it's important. SnakeDoe currently on a 1-0 score. Legenda, of course, going to be trying to answer back. Let's do it.
Janet, Cage, Striker.
Once again, the magic number to get here today is going to be 3. You see, Legenda, are we going for a bit of a switch? And Adam Murphy, good morning to you, by the way. Thank you so much for being here. And by the way, Adam Murphy, did you watch that movie? I liked it, man. I liked it. I cannot even lie. I could lie, but I'm not going to lie. By the way, Doodle says I'm not subbed. That's crazy. We did make that platform switch. People forget, man. All right, let's do it, though, and let's roll. SnakeDoe taking on Legenda. By the way, guys, we do have another episode of Shark Tank coming tomorrow, and after tomorrow, it'll officially be the halfway point of the season. All right. We are moving on through. Overhead chop. He said that movie was dope. Adam Murphy, I really liked it, man. I thought it was cool. It definitely did a lot better than the previous one before. Maybe not as good as the 90s, though. People forget it. I heard good things about the movie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we are moving through. We are pushing on, and this is now SnakeDoe. Much love for Mexico. I got you, DJ. I got you. Who's coming through? And by the way, if you don't, let me ask you guys, for those who don't comment in the stream too much, let me hear it. Where are you guys coming from? So Dave, how was the movie, and were you able to record it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I recorded it on the flip phone. I got you, Crush. Hey, SnakeDoe, why do we have a feeling like he's just going to be able to bring this back, Chad? Hold on a second. I got a bad feeling about this. Rose on the way. SnakeDoe, and there's the big boot again. And by the way, Doodle says, much love from Guatemala, California here, Vape. Okay, I got you. I got you. And Blackjack says, me from Mexico. And Chad, that is going to be yet one more comeback on the side of goated SnakeDoe. Papua New Guinea. Okay, all right. And I like how we just have the usual suspects in the building. Much love from Mexico, Iraq, and Spawn. Okay, all right, all right. Thank you, FireX. And once again, guys, if anybody does want to, you can donate to the prize pool. It does support the players. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. SnakeDoe on the verge of going up on a 2-0 score. That's going to be a gigantic punish on the side of Legenda, except for it's kind of not. All right. Once again, shout out to all 100 people in the building. And SnakeDoe, though, trying to size this man up, though. SnakeDoe, widely regarded as the best Havoc in the world. Legenda, widely regarded as the best Rain coming out of Kazakhstan. And Sung Jin Woo, hey, I'm coming out of California as well. Welcome to the stream, man. Great to hear from you. All right, blood balls yet again. Another scoop on the loose. Tries to go for the down 2. Please don't tell me Legenda's about to give up yet another lead. 1-1. Remember, that prize pool is going to be split amongst all 5 players. Right now, that's 20 each, though. Shout out to Doodle yet again. And the one absolutely going to capsize you, and that is going to be a tie ball game.
Final round.
And Doodle Combo actually saying I'm coming out of Madagascar, and we appreciate that. All right, Legenda, though, going to be taking the lead. We got rubber duckies in the background. No rubber duckies. Rolling flamingos in the background. Oh, Jesus. Butterball going to be coming through. And same with the Legenda, making a bit of that cameo. Smashes him back down. Legenda, can he do the SnakeDoe? Says no! Okay. And by the way, Kazakhstan to Chile. I'm not a geologist, chat, but it's going to be somewhat close. My sources are correct. My sources are generally usually never correct. Now one. Good grab on the side of SnakeDoe. He's on the verge of bringing this back. Okay. There's no way. SnakeDoe trying to go for the down 2 cancel. Legenda wise to avoid any and all of that. Another big boot, the long range of Havoc and Chad. Here comes Snake, forced to break away is going to be Legenda. Keep in mind, SnakeDoe has a sizable amount of meter. He's got to spend it, and he does. The next combination to connect is going to win. Legenda, what do we got here? Goes for the grab, but that's going to be a down 2. SnakeDoe, he wants this. He can see the money. He can literally smell the money, and that is going to be enough. A 2-0 score on the side of SnakeDoe. He spends that fatal blow as the cost lags out of existence, though. A great combination to be said for sure. And 2-0, going to be your score, Legenda. He needs something, and he needs it now. All right, Chad, let's get it back your way. Let's go take a look at that replay if we can. Let's go. By the way, a fantastic event already. We're on the verge of getting knotted up. Keep in mind, if this does get knotted up, we are guaranteed a second round. If you're just joining us, by the way, here is the current matchup chart. As you can see already, we've had one match already. Platinum Hunt going down, and now Legenda on his way to joining him in that category as well. We're going to see if he can bring it back. We do want to see extra games. Let's get you back to the action. All right, by the way, guys, if you're wondering, yes, we've been on this YouTube journey. This is basically our second straight week exclusively on YouTube. Hopefully you're enjoying it. SnakeDoe once again on a 2-0 score. We're going to see if he can make it 3-0, or does Legenda have what it takes to bring this back? At least make us a close set. Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
And King has been the talk of the town for about the last week, FireX, I would say. Shout out to the Aussie coach, man. That was a hell of a stream the other day. And Sinner says, we ain't getting a scoreboard or something? Yes, welcome to Vape's Fight Now, where we never give you scoreboards. Overhead into the low. He said, will Twitch be coming back, or what's the story there? Doodle Combo, there's no story on Twitch right now. We're just trying to pump up that YouTube side of things, you know what I'm saying? You should expect to see me live on Twitch, though, in the coming weeks. However, SnakeDoe right now on the verge, though. He's got this one in his crosshairs. Okay. Grab. Now one, though. Legenda gonna do what he can here. Oh, it's got Spawn saying lock in Ross. There's no he brings back, but the double overhead spends the fatal blow. He hit the cameo, and he's gonna let it loose. I do believe the striker should have recovered, and it doesn't, though. Legenda, is that gonna be enough? And by the way, Wasmet, it says, is this life system? No, it is not. Just straight up first to 3, just straight up hands. This cough going burr, but that's going to be Legenda with a hell of a comeback. Well worth that fatal blow.
Old friend.
And Nicky Bob says YouTube provides a better viewer experience. Definitely. Hey, I'm glad to see it, man. I'm glad to see it. I've been hearing that over the last couple of weeks. Hey, no punish on that. The back 3, they're going to trade with the striker grenades. He said, where can we see the roster pick? In the Discord. Overhead chop. And there's SnakeDoe, though, will not be denied. Shoutouts to every single Tinder date. Okay. There's the grab. Legenda starting to lock in here, Chad, in front of over 140 people. And by the way, Cardivi says Mortal Kombat 2 movie. That is not what this is. However, people forget it. You can pretend. See it, though. Legenda on a heavy lead. There have been no sweeps, not as of today. However, SnakeDoe trying to reverse that and trying to make that the storyline of this match. One into the low. Back 3, though. Big pickup from Legenda. And this should be all she wrote. One more. Can Legenda do it? And one more. SnakeDoe overhead into the low, and Legenda can be going on a 2-1 score, and I can confirm with the cat. He is going to be died.
Brutality. Rain wins.
And let's go take a look at that replay, of course, brought to you by this incredible community. Over 140 in the house, and it looks like we're all having a great time. Looks like a great time to be a Mortal Kombat fan. SnakeDoe right now on the receiving end of some of that damage. Let's go take a look, and now let's get you back to that match. Let's go. All right, Legenda, I can definitely see this being a Game 5 type of situation. Legenda, very, in my opinion, underrated. Blackjack says, don't drop it, Snake. He said, we really need Arn Kratos in this. I don't know where my boy Kratos is, man. We got to find him. Somebody go get him now. Doodle, go find Arn Kratos. We do have Kratos Johnny. He's like Arn Kratos, except for a little bit more Reiko.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Legenda going to be down by 1. And once again, welcome everybody watching from around the world. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the action. Grenades on the loose. And SnakeDoe says we need to do a little bit more zoning, and Legenda going to try to counter any and all of that. Big punish coming from Snake. Snake right now starting to pour it on. SnakeDoe says, I do not want to see a game 5 where anything's down. 19 billion connection, by the way. Gonna favor nobody other than Legenda, though, in this scenario. SnakeDoe, though, he's got to kill him before the ping gets to him. And Storm Rage, what's going on, man? Said, aren't Kratos got lost? Where did he get lost to? Where is he? Hey, Blood Ball's taking on the water jets. And that is going to be one hell of a punish. There's a scenario where Legenda brings us back. He cannot afford to get hit, not even once. And now he got hit exactly once. All right, SnakeDoe going to be on set point. We're on the verge of tying up this entire team battle. We're going to see how things are going to end. By the way, Nebeton and Germik, make sure you get those invites locked and loaded. Let's go. Tries to go for the low kick. SnakeDoe, though, trying to power his way through it. He's going to go for the down 4 into the cancel. And yo, let's go down bowling. Why not? Welcome back. Back 3 again. Slams him down. Suplex City on the side of Legenda. Legenda with an unstoppable lead. Well, the technology. Oh, that's a huge bait. That's some high quality bait. This is starting to look kind of good if you're on the side of Legenda. Goes for the jump, however, those jumps absolutely going to be anti-air. Do not do that around here. One more, and there's the scoop in chat. This might be the beginning of the end. Okay, and that's it, chat. Wait, no, it's that. He wanted to end it in style. That is going to be one way to get ahead. Y2J, welcome back to the stream. Always a pleasure. And chat, a 3-1 score. And SnakeDoe going to tie up this entire team battle. We're looking at a 1-1 set, chat. Let's get you back to the replay, and then let's get you back to this team battle. What's up, by the way, Y2J? I've never seen that brutal before, chat. Have you guys seen it? I need sources to confirm it, by the way. All right, let's go take a look at that team battle. And this is your official roster today, sponsored by Doodle Combo. And again, a huge thank you. So with that result, it'll be a 3-1 score. No sweeps today, by the way. Just shows you how high level each and every one of these players are, chat. And now that Red X of Doom gonna have to come out over Team Legenda. And now we've got ourselves a match to have. This is going to be now Nebeton, the FireX god, coming through, taking on Lord Germik, who might need to get that copy pasta. Chat, if you got it, spend it. Let's go. And this is going to be a 1st to 3 the entire way through. Let's see it, chat. Who are you? By the way, let me ask each and every one of you, who are you favoring from here? There's going to be 3 more matches here in the first round. Who do you think is going to get the better of it? I can see a case for either player. Chat, let's get you back to the main stage, and let's get you back to the action. So far, 150 goats in here, and if you are just watching saying, Vape, what is this? This is our Coaches Clash Series, a 5v5. Germik and Nebeton, though, both these players coming out of 9Z, both these players coming out of CIS. And TJ saying everyone but FireX. Like, of course. Germik gonna be representing Team Legenda. Nebeton gonna be representing Team SnakeDoe. And right now, there is no bigger fan of Europe than Big Snake. Keep in mind, we've got 2 South American players coming up immediately when this is done. We are ready for it, chat. And now, let's get you back to the action. Nebeton, of course, no secret, gonna be choosing that FireX. Germik, though, do we see the noob, or is it time for the rain? Ultimately, is up for the players to decide, and this ball game is all knotted up. And yes, we do see the rain. For a lot of players expecting that noob side, but keep in mind, Germik has been playing a lot of characters as of recently. And Godswill saying FireX, not like this. And by the way, Doodle says, give me my money back, Vape. We are not doing this. Round 1 starts, chat. Let's go. All right, and there's a bomb squad. It's a little bit of a sticky situation, chat. Dude, why do I see mustard? Hey, man, I'll tell you why. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I want to talk to you guys right now. How do you guys? This is a little bit of an about the author section. Because you can see Nebeton getting drunk on the job, and that makes me angry, chat. Could never be me. Could never be DJ. However, that bomb squad still continuing to put up LeBron-type numbers. Oh, Jesus. Chat, yeah, there's a lot of grenades. Oh no, and that is basically as perfect as a round as Nebeton could ever ask for.
Round 2.
All right, Germik, it's time to wake up. There's 100 clams on the board. SnakeDoe right now, the biggest Nebeton fan. Back 3, double back 3, but unable to go full double pits to chesty. SnakeDoe right now coaching from the sidelines, and we allow that, chat. Down 1. Double down 1, triple down 1, tries to go for that shimmy neutron. Not quite gonna have it. Back 3 again. Nebeton, though, coming in, completely locked in. Put a pin in that one, though. So we do have a nice sizable grab on the side of Germik. Overhead into the low. Back 3. Nebeton not falling for any of this. And then, whoa. Back 3 again into the Nutcracker. Okay. Y2J says there's no Kenshi, there's no Johnny. I'm out of here, babe. MP, what's going on, man? We're having a great day. Just coming off the heels of seeing that MK movie. And once again, no spoilers in the chat, guys. I can't have you guys spoiling it. And once again, this is easily comebackable on the side of Nebeton in front of over 150 people. Spend that fatal blow. No, Germik gonna break away from that. Germik, kill him. Kill him now. I can't have FireX winning. Supan, what's up, man? 1-1 again and gets shimmy though. SnakeDoe's team in a little bit of trouble, and that is gonna be a tied ball game. You can see, by the way, how close these matches are.
Fight.
Let's see it though. Is it gonna be Germik though? Is it going to be Nebeton? By the way, Sean Rowell saying, I'm so glad these players continue to show up and support the stream. Absolutely love everyone involved. Always so hype and fun to watch. Sean Rowell, I can say is I agree with that. We do have our usual suspects here. A lot of great players and DJ. Orlet's on the loose. Not able to find that mix though. That's a huge punish. Down 2. Not as huge as you would like, but we've all been there. He said, babe, how's the movie? I really liked it. 7.5 to maybe an 8 out of 10. 6 or 7 out of 10. All right, Madam Bo not going to be working out. You can see it, though. Nebeton getting a little bit desperate. That desperation, however, going to be paying off. By the way, Sean Rowell, welcome back to the channel, man. Always a pleasure, my treasure. Lows again. Bomb squad. Oh, Nebeton right now. They're about to take the lead, though. This is terrible for Germik. And we know the name of the game for FireX, so the Tuting the bomb squad on the loose. Not like this, chat. Not like this. Not like this in the wing. One more chance is what we're going to give Germik. And there's going to be the Madam Bo cancel, and this is going to be close. This should not be enough to kill. One more still needs to be done, and that is going to be Nebeton. SnakeDoe's team officially going to be taking the lead. And you can tell SnakeDoe, he definitely wanted to win, and a 1-0 score is going to be leading him to that promised land, at least getting him closer there on to that replay. And Doodle Combo saying, Batty Bo, you better believe it, man. People forget, man. Batty Bo's a thing. All I can say is Nebeton, I don't know what they had, but give me 4 of them. Give me 5 of them. Give me maybe even 6 or 7 of them. Chad, let's go. All right, all eyes on Germik. Now, is it time for the noob Cybot? I will tell you, against FireX, a character that does more damage, it might behoove you tremendously. However, Germik going to be thinking about this one, and yes, we do see the noob Cybot. Chad, we need those copy pastas. Somebody needs a power up. Lord Germik, let's go.
Your parents await your return.
By the way, Germik coming out of Team Legenda, Nebeton representing Team SnakeDoe. This is, Chile, taking on Europe. Germik already looking a lot more comfortable. Look how much more mobile this character is, Chad. The Movado pick, that makes me angry, Chad. However, Germik getting some big damage. Moonwalking in the air. By the way, God's Will already calling it. It says, I think SnakeDoe's gonna win this. I don't know, Chad. We already have FireX, who's confirmed to be in for round number 2. Okay, Nebeton trying to ore farm their way in. However, Germik says style points do not matter here. Germik on a tremendously. This is making them look a lot more comfortable. Okay, and Germik, yeah, that's going to be guaranteed, though. That Movado, though, just for that little extra pep in the step, that is going to be enough.
Fight.
Mr. Kurosevo, I see you in the building. Welcome back to the stream. Gets that shimmy neutron, and this is going to be a sticky situation. What is the most important question ever, FireX? If it's about money, I don't want to hear it. It's the same time I'm a woman of impeccable taste. Hey, same Doodle Combo, except for vape. What's coming out? Another one to join you. So should I change my Malay skin? Please and thank you. We want that view count to go up. And right now, it's looking a little bit disgusting. Looking a little bit like my love life, FireX. Bomb squad again. Nebeton starting to really get the download here, Chad. Germik in some trouble. Dutintin says DJ. Very creative, DJ. Very creative. Okay. DJ, go watch the chicken reels. They're important. Hey, there's a situation where Germik can't bring this back. However, if you go down 1, double pistol chesty, that is going to be tough to make, Chad. Let's get you to that final round. Does Nebeton go on a 2-1 score? 2-0 score. And Neon Gummies, what is up? And welcome back, welcome aboard. You're just in time for match number 3. We've got a tie ball game here. However, this one's slowly starting to trickle into Nebeton's favor. And goes for the Movado mine in chat. This is gonna hurt. Not like this, Chad. Not the goop, not the goop. Oh, micro duck. You like that micro technology around here? Tries to get the punish though. Nebeton not buying on those fakes, and that's a well-placed counter. This FireX though definitely eating their Wheaties this morning. Storm Rage says, I hate FireX. Hey, man. Hey, join the club, man. Join the club, because we all hate FireX. However, this FireX currently going to be going on a 2-0 lead. Nebeton coming out with the fire, or should I say the goop. Inspirational commentary, chat. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Do it. Do it now. And by the way, as it stands, currently a $100 prize pool, of course, coming out of the GOAT Doodle herself. If anybody does want to help support that, remember, donations do help support the players. And let's get the action going. Let's get it back center away, and let's do the damn thing. And SnakeDoe says, this is absolute cinema. I've never seen SnakeDoe a bigger fan of the FireX, and that makes me angry, Chad.
FireX.
You said, Vape, how was the movie? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It feels much more like a Mortal Kombat movie. There's not a lot of convoluted stuff like the 2021 one. Because I wanted to be special, though. Like, Vape, what are you trying to say, FireX? I'll rip up that 100 right now. And by that, I mean, you know, hey. All right, Chad, 2-0 going to be on the score of Nebeton, and Germik says, you know what? It is time for the rain.
Perhaps this is
So I love SnakeDoe, but I wish Nebeton gets spanked off screen by Germik. We want to see the action here. Spawn, I don't know. I'm not a geologist. Do I look like a smart man? The first movie was more of like a prequel. We don't talk about that first movie. It's the 1995 version, and then the one from last night. Oh, Jesus. HJ Duncan, what's going on? Says, Warm, what does that mean? Think you're playing Bo Raicho in the next movie? Of course. What would you expect? They actually cast me for Jade, but, you know, I had to be here at the stream. You guys understand, of course. What can I say, Chad? I would have been a bad Jade. Oh, micro duck. And the Whirly Bird as well. Nebeton starting to kind of tee off here. Germik having a trouble taking just their own turn. Overhead is going to be no good. And there's the grab, Chad. And now we get a full-on cutscene. Did you and Jade? Yes. But what about Annihilation? We don't talk about Annihilation Doodle combo. It didn't happen. Too bad you will die. Blackjack, yeah, top 6 or 7. Chad, wait, one more. One more is all Nebeton needs, and Nebeton really starting to tee off Germik. Not taking their turn back, finally gets started. Overhead again, and that is gonna be, wait. Rift would have been a good Jade, but wait, down 2, but no, he got killed by that. Chad, you see what's in front of you. SnakeDoe on the verge of taking the lead. Team Legenda needs answers. By the way, coming up after this will be Groxer taking on Toji. Grab. We're going to see, is this team battle going to end a little bit early? I don't know, Chad. I don't know a lot of things. I didn't graduate college. I didn't even graduate high school. Middle school? Hey, man, you know I got those, though. Bomb squad again, and Chad, this has been all Nebeton right now. I have no idea what SnakeDoe said to this man, but you know what? It's gotta be Coach of the Year right now. And Daniel, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. Oh my goodness, Chad. Oh my goodness, is this actually gonna be enough? Not like this! And Sinner, yes, we do have Shark Tank. Qualifier 8 tomorrow, and Chad, that is gonna be a 3-0, and that is gonna be Nebeton getting it done and sending themselves to the second round. 2-1 score on the side of Big Snake. Legenda, things are starting to look a little bit dicey here, I will say. And Bowser says, don't worry, I'm back. I got you, Bowser. I saved you a seat, man. It's the second best in the house. All right, Jay said, Vape, I'm sorry, but you got to beat that katana you would have slayed. Of course. What can I say? Stone Cold got it before me. He's a little bit more popular, but only a little bit, Chad. And with that, that is going to be Nebeton on a 3-0 score. They move on to the second round, guaranteed. And now, if you're Legenda, you need somebody to start making it. You need somebody to start making it with you. Because FireX, can he do this alone? Actually, maybe he can, but I wouldn't like the odds of that, Chad. And now Germik going to be going down. Things are starting to look really, really good on the side of Team SnakeDoe. Let's get you to the next match, and let's go! Hi, Toji, I'm Vape. And yo, what's going on, friends? I gotta say, Chad, they told me that one of the downsides of switching to YouTube was the chat. Chat's been incredible. All right. And now we got to get Big Groxer in the house, and I see you right there. This is going to be crazy connection. Do we get the mirror? That is what I wonder. DJ Cressy said the second best, not the best. This has been a fun event, though. I miss doing these coaches clash, and thank you so much for everybody coming through, making this worth doing. And as I always say, I could not do this without you. I mean, technically we could. I just don't want to. Adam Murphy saying we want Twitch back. I know, Adam Murphy. However, right now, Groxer coming out and Toji's going to be coming out. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and chat, let's go. Match number 4, and after this is going to be Kratos Johnny taking on Disorded. Yeah, you guys forgot about that, didn't you? Disorded's in the event. Well, now you remember. There's no way we get a mirror. If we get a mirror, chat, I'm putting on Brust Jamu. All right, Brust Jamu gonna be coming on now. Crazy. 100 Panda says Disorded can help. Yes, he can. People forget, man. Says Y2J.
You are a son
140
of
goats. That's a lot of goats, chat. That's too many goats. So I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it made sense, Adam. It made sense. All right, we're gonna find out who is gonna be the better rain. These two coming out with different cameos. Groxer, by the way, he really likes that tremor setups. We'll see it. Right now, the ping trying to settle down. Did we need to try to? I know, guys. Well, that's one feature YouTube has got to get started on. Jumpin's coming in. Looks like we're playing at like 45 FPS here. It will settle down. Once again, these guys coming out from different sides of the planet. It's a big planet, chat. A lot of guys, they say it's a big planet. I would say it's one of the biggest planets I've ever seen, chat. A lot of guys, they say Doodle Combo, she's the absolute goat. She donated a lot of money, and all I can say is, Doodle, we love you. Quite frankly, we couldn't do this without you. All right. It's a slow-mo game, says Rasul. So many goats brought to you by Goat Simulator 4. Yes, chat. Once again, sponsored by Monaco. 2 shots in every cannon. That is going to be all Groxer here in round number 1.
There's no calm, only storm.
Round 2.
We're going to see how this ping holds together. Right now, it's held together by hopes and dreams. As you guys know, we're a high ping kind of environment. Factory's coming out to stand 1. Said, Vape, why are you talking like Trump? That's my voice, SnakeDoe. A lot of guys, they say I sound like Trump, but quite frankly, this guy Snake, he's a very big snake. A lot of snakes. Said, Mira annoys me a lot, says Frenzel. What's going on, Doodle? You know you missed it. You know you missed it. They got this girl, her name's Y2J. Quite frankly, she's on Twitch. There's a lot of people on Twitch. I'm not on Twitch. We're on the bigger YouTubes. A lot of guys on YouTube, but let me just say, quite frankly, nobody did it as great as we did it. You said this, Rasul, thank you so much for that, man. I see you. Said, Vape, you're my goat. You're my goat. And that is going to be a tie ball game, by the way.
Your tactics don't hold
Y2J, hey, my Anaconda don't want none. The Vape doesn't sound like Trump. Trump sounds like Vape. That is very true, by the way. I came first. Shout out to the bedroom. All right, guys, as you can see what I'm seeing. Overhead and there's a low. Right now, yeah, we're playing in some 30 FPS here, chat. That is not your stream messing up. That is the player's connection. Let's see how the ping looks. Oh, fantastic. However, it does seem to be straightening on out. So I see Medusa, ugly bra, but the snake's turning people into stone. A lot of snakes, a lot of Medusa. She comes here, she tries to turn me into stone. I'm only rock hard, though. What can I say? Guys, this is the ride here. Guys, now I get to actually talk to you. However, right now, it will be Toji in that lead. Oh, Jesus. If you guys are wondering who's who, it's going to be Groxer, who is actually the rain. Tip jars right there. Thank you so much. Factory technology. Groxer going to find his way in. Overhead, double overhead. So I only play at 300 ping. This is the way you want to play MK1. I don't want to hear about none of this sissy nonsense about 50 FPS or 50 ping. Chat, we deserve this. We need this. And that right there is going to be a 1-0 score. Chat, yes, Groxer going to be getting it done, though. This rain looking to come bang in front of over 130 people. And Groxer, he is the Michael Jordan of using water, and I appreciate that. Chat, by the way, we do have VapeCoach merchandise, and I'm not even kidding. Be sure to buy like 6 or 7 of those, add it to cart, chat. Trust me. Trust me. The power is going to stay on regardless. You need that. After that cosplay win in about 6 or 7 days. By the way, Chad, yes, that is where you can find our merch store. Buy the coffee mug, buy the yoga pants, and buy the crop top. Buy them now, Chad! Well, now going to be the current set score. Groxer coming out with the Fury. A lot of guys, they've got Fury, but let me just say, I don't deal with these guys. These guys are very talented guys. Quite frankly, not as talented as me, but that is why I'm AFK. Y2J says I like mugs.
Tremor. Janet K.
That's a good thing, Y2J. Once again, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. What's going on, Ghostface? SnakeDoe coming through. He's having a great time right now. He's about to get himself 20 clams. And that's a lot of clams, but wait. We still do have Toji who could say something about it. And we still do have FireX who has survived. And we still have Discarded on his way out. Should things get a little bit dicey? Overhead to the low. And it doesn't look like the ping has settled down, chat. And that's a good thing. Right. By the way, why do we have 2 donation tabs coming out? SnakeDoe's trying to get people to donate. SnakeDoe, you have too much money. I've seen you at Evo, man. In fact, you need to donate to the stream. Well, it's coming out, as are the jump-ins. However, once again, so who's versus Diz? Kratos Johnny. So that's gonna be absolute cinema. It's gonna be fantastic, chat. It's gonna look just like this one. So if I need to get a haircut, I'll do it myself. I got the clippers. I'll just use duct tape. However, factory again. And now Toji in some trouble. Now Groxer coming out. DJ, no spoilers, no spoilers. Overhead. And Dirty School Clothes, what's up, man? Jump-in's coming again, and there is going to be some waterworks, but now Groxer on his way, and that is going to be more than enough to do it. Chat, right now, things are looking very good on the South American side. Let's get you back to the action.
Fight.
Y2J, wait, chat. There's nothing wrong with going to a store and just buying simply duct tape. And then smiling at the... Never mind, chat. Let's get you back to the match. It's important, chat. And it's, quite frankly, I need you guys to focus. I feel like you guys aren't locked in. And that makes me angry, chat. A lot of guys, they're very angry. They're not quite as angry as me. A lot of anger. Bien Ford, thank you so much for the subscription. Quite frankly, one of the best subscribers, the greatest subscribers I've ever seen, chat. And now this is going to be all Groxer. This is a one-man army coming out and making good on it. Toji in some trouble. Jump in again. 100 attendees in combo breaker. He actually breaks the stream overlay. That's, of course, going to be coming out of that prize pool in chat. A 2-0 score coming from Groxer. And I appreciate the effort we are seeing. And all right, chat, let's go take it back to that replay. Let's see exactly how it got done. SnakeDoe, by the way, I need you to buy a VapeCoach shirt, and I need you to wear it over to Combo Breaker. I don't want to hear about you being on a team. We're the only team you need. Dude, the way I see Vape is doing the little Trump finger thing when oh, yeah, I am. I'm 100% doing the hand motions. These MK players, they come out here and they say, Vape, we want action, and quite frankly, I'd like some action too. By the way, guys, I'll make a deal with this entire community. If we get to $120, I will do ASMR for one match. And trust me, chat, you need that in your life. All right, chat, let's do the damn thing. By the way, Toji gonna be making a switch coming out with the Ermac. This character does some damage.
As to whom I served.
A lot of damage, quite frankly. I could do more damage, but we don't need to talk about that, chat. All right, chat, let's go.
Fight.
Toji, do you have winning 3 straight games technology? We need to find out. All right, once again, the winner here will be moving on to the second round, and number 1 in my heart, which is a great spot to be. Currently, DJ Crush going to be inhabiting that. Oh, Blackjack, yes, I do. I have the hair and everything, the makeup on as well. I get into character, chat, and I don't feel appreciated. All crazy. Big squeeze on the side of Toji. However, Groxer says we're breaking away from any of that. He knows what that leads to. He knows what that bleeds to. He says, I just sent $5 on Cash App to Neon Gummies. You better not have. Let me find out Neon Gummies coming through with some heat. We're going to use that to buy some Neon Gummies. That's right, chat. And by the way, Neon Gummies, yes, coming through with with $5. That'd be insane. Neon Gummies, thank you so much. We're $15 away from some Vape ASMR. And trust me, you need that, chat. Okay? Neon Gummies, thank you so much for helping support the players, helping support the prize pool, and helping support SnakeDoe's potential haircut. Okay? Right now, though, this is going to be all eyes on Groxer. He's got the lead. Toji, though? Toji's got to find a way to that fatal blow. Let's see what they're cooking with. Let's see what they're looking with. And goes for the grab, but Groxer not going to be having it. He's not dead. He's only mostly dead, which is the worst kind of dead to be. Not like this, chat. Not like this. And that's going to be enough. Yo, Kenny Distro, what's up, man? We're just having some fun. We're just goofing off today. It's a fun Friday. By the way, there's some UFC fights I'm looking forward to tomorrow, man. If there's any UFC heads in the house, who do you got, Chimaev or Big Strickland? And by the way, Bree says I was not familiar with this game, Groxer. Groxer's a super sweaty rain. Trust me, if you get him on his optimal connection, this man will make you cry. However, this is going to be all eyes on Toji. They've got a tremendous lead. What do we got from here? What have we here, chat? There's a jump in. However, Groxer, he's the Michael Jordan of anti-airs. Okay. What do you got for us? These Germiks, they go flying around, and quite frankly, I wouldn't be flying around because I'm not a man made of 1,000 souls. A lot of souls, Chad. By the way, Doodle Combo's, I think Doodle Combo's taking the whole thing. That makes me angry, Doodle. Are you trying to rig the competition? We do allow this, by the way. All right, Groxer in a little bit of trouble. However, both players going to be well into the red zone in front of over 150 people. Gotta break away from that, says Groxer. And by the way, Neon Gummy says, I sent another 5. Let me see. If I find out you're lying to me, I'm banning DJ. There's nothing you can do. And that's gonna be the set, chat. And yes, Neon Gummy's coming through with a 5 bump to make this a $110 prize pool. Remember, if we get to 120, I'm gonna be doing ASMR for a game. And you trust me, Chad, you need that. Thank you so much, Neon Gummies. 110 clams on the board. And Chad, with that, Team SnakeDoe, I have this overlay wrong. It is actually gonna be a 3-1 score on the side of Big SnakeDoe. And SnakeDoe right now, it looks like we could potentially getting that haircut. And that makes me kind of happy, actually. But keep in mind, FireX still surviving. And Disarted about to come up. Chat, let's go take a look at that replay, and then let's get you to that very next match. All right, SnakeDoe said I wanted to win today, man. He said I wanted to win, and right now he is looking good. Bowser, by the way, thank you so much for the support. I do see you with that jewelry technology on the loose, and that is going to be Groxer on a 3-0 score. He is guaranteed for the second round. And right now, FireX has his plate completely full. However, this is still a winnable situation, especially if Disarted can survive this. This is a big match. A lot of matches, Chad. A lot of people say these are some of the biggest matches. I wouldn't say that. I would confirm that these guys are going to be coming out swinging. Kratos, Johnny taking on Disarted. Invites are out, Chad. Let's go! Legenda, by the way, pretty much the entire prize pool goes to the winning players. And please stop talking about money. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's go. Keep in mind, Team SnakeDoe on a 3-1 lead. And let's do it. 150 people in the building. Disarted, go ahead and send out that invite if you'd be so kind. And Doodle Combo with another 10 bomb, saying we've got to get that ASMR on the loose. We've got to do it. Doodle Combo, I've got you. Doodle Combo not going to be denied. He said, Disarted's at work? Oh, no. Let me take a look at this. By the way, Doodle, thank you so much. All right. We need a replacement. All right, let's see who we got. I'm gonna try to help out Team Legenda right now, Chad. Hang on a second. No. We're gonna try to do this. He says he needs 15. We're gonna see if we can get a replacement. Let me see what we can do, Chad. I'm gonna try to see if I can work my magic. And by the way, Matthew Lito, what's up, man? DJ, are you here? SnakeDoe, no DQ. We want to make sure we get the optimal matches out of this. I'm going out in 20 minutes, Legenda. Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? The problem is, if DJ wins, he has to leave, though. Well, whoever steps in would have to keep playing. No, FireX. We got to complete the first round. We got to have some kind of structure here. So DJ says he's going out in 20 minutes. No, Fire. We're just not doing that. We have to finish the first round. He said, DJ, that's enough for a first to 3. The problem is if he wins, then they would both be eliminated. And there's kind of like no point in that. Let me see what the Discord is saying. Exactly. Yeah, DJ saying. Let me see what the Discord's saying, chat. Let me see what we're seeing, chat. I'm going to try to see if I can do some negotiating. Said Murkerich is here? Okay. That works. All right, cool. Got you. Murkerich on the way. $120 on the board. That's pretty much on the level of replacement we'd be looking for. That makes sense. Yeah, we could do that. All right, Chad, coming up next is going to be Murkerich taking on Kratos, Johnny. The ping, by the way, is going to go burr. We are ready for it. All right, Chad, we are here for it. And Chad knew it now. Because Doodle Combo dropped a 10 bomb, have to do ASMR for literally one match. Not the entire set, but a match. I got you, dude. And by the way, Neon Gummies, thank you so much for helping us get there as well. And where is Kratos Johnny? Kratos Johnny, I'm looking for you. I need you. We are not seeing Kratos Johnny online. Can you confirm that? Wait, am I just being an idiot? Probably. Once again, welcome everybody watching around the world. Where the hell? Kratos Johnny, where are we, sir? Uh-oh. Does SnakeDoe maybe have somebody that is not here? Does the plot thicken? Is it Kratos is online? Let me find him. I don't see him here in the menu. Is he on PlayStation, by the way, Snake? I can invite him via that. Rut-row, Chad. Bowser, that's a very good option, yes. What do we got here? What do we got here? Do you want to maybe ask him to restart? It's all good, Disarded. We understand. You did tell us you had work anyway. Murkerich gonna be taking on Kratos Johnny. We are just waiting for the players to get here. And remember, over $100 on the line. That is guaranteed $20 and some change for the players. This artist says job stuff. We can definitely understand that. By the way, here's how things are currently looking. If you're just joining us, I see over 150 goats up in the building. All right, I got you, SnakeDoe. That's actually a very good plan. Look at you. All right, chat, we are ready for it, though. Currently a 3-1 lead. The only player going down on Team SnakeDoe going to be Platinum. And he actually did DQ before this started, chat. Of course. People forget, man. Let's go. And by the way, if you have not already, consider liking the video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. By the way, after this match is guaranteed FireAxe taking on SnakeDoe. That is going to be a Super Bowl of a set. You are not going to want to miss that. And if you do, you shouldn't. Keep in mind, chat. All right, SnakeDoe, you have left. I'm surprised Platt didn't DQ his whole team, says Bowser. Not like this. Johnny Kratos is in the building, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. And now let's get you to it. Welcome to Coach's Class. This is the last matchup of the first round. I give you probably the best smoke in Europe in the form of Murkerich taking on Kratos Johnny. Let's go. And by the way, Chad, we've got some ASMR courtesy of Doodle Combo. And if you think we're going to let that money go to waste, think again. SnakeDoe says, all calculated? I got you, Snake. I got you.
Kung Lao. T1000. Smoke.
Right? And the Kratos 1000 on its way out. And by the way, enjoy some ASMR. It lasts for literally one match. As soon as we hit that, as soon as it says fight, we are going.
Good luck trying to.
And Bowser says, let me crank up the volume. Yes, Chad. If you've never seen the ASMR, we do try to make it a donation goal to help support the players, help support the series.
Alright, so right now we got the smoke right now looking kind of broke. And now you can see it though. It's gonna be Kratos Johnny's working his way in. We're all trying to work our way in. Am I right, chat? It's not hard, Kratos. Doodle Combo enjoying it. There's gonna be some damage. We're losing all our viewers, by the way, but I'm willing to do it. A lot of guys, they like losing their viewers, but quite frankly, I don't like to lose my viewers, but right now, the damage just got 10 feet higher. It's pretty impressive stuff, chat. We're doing ASMR and we're doing Trump. Oh, Jesus. Look at this damage right now on the side of Murkerich. He's looking to take it to Kratos Johnny. And alright, by the way, Murkerich, he's reversed entire teams. We've seen it before. This is actually a very good pick for Legenda.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, let's do it, chat. Over here. FireX saying this is tough. Okay. And now Murkerich wants to get this done. I can see it. Overhead. Oh, tries to go for the grab. He's not going to be happy. But you can see it right now. He's making his way in again and again. No combo, I see you. By the way, you're the one who activated this. So pretty much from now on, every time we get a $20 donation, this is what you guys get. Trust me, you want this. And Chad, this should be the end of the match right now. That's gonna be all Murka 1-0 score.
Finish.
Chat, can you imagine us trying to get fans for the first time? And Empy, by the way, purchasing a VapeCoach hat. Are you kidding me? Empy with our first merchandise purchase of the night. Murkerich going to be going up 1-0. Impressive stuff. Empy, thank you so much. Send me a picture of that hat the second you get it. Doodle, thank you so much for activating the ASMR. And by the way, if anybody does want to follow in Empy's footsteps, you can do so right there. If you want to purchase some VapeCoach merchandise. And Chad, me myself, I've got 12 coffee mugs. Add it to the cart, Chad. Trust me, you need it. And by the way, what is this? Nicky Mabob coming through with $14 Australian. Can we get a hippie impression next match? Yes, you can. For at least one round. I got you, Nicky. I don't usually do this, but I got you. All right. So donations are just going to pretty much take over the commentary. By the way, Nicky Mabob, I have no idea what that means in like U.S. doll hairs, but you know what? Thank you so much. All right, we'll do it for one round. I got you. All right, Chad. So like, totes my goats right now. It's going to be like all Murkerich far out. And the thing is, chat, like, I wasn't even going to talk like a hippie, but the thing is, Nicky Bob's coming out with, like, fucking all that money. And let's face it, chat, I like money. Money's kind of cool. And by the way, MP, totes my goats. Make sure you do get that, make sure you get that VapeCoach merchandise. The VapeCoach toaster. Chat, how the hell are we going to make fans? I sound like Nicolas Cage. By the way, Nicky Mabob, thank you so much. Sound like Bill Clinton. This is the best stream ever, Nicky Mabob. Thank you so much. I have no idea. Hey Siri, what is 14 Australian to US monies? Thank you, Siri. My phone turned off. By the way, Nicky Mabob, thank you so much for the love. He says, no refunds. No refunds, chat. We can't do it. Don't call the cops. We own the cops. Right now, it's going to be a 1-0 score on the side of Murkerich, representing Team Legenda. Kratos Johnny going through the absolute blender. People forget, man. Blenders are important. Buy the VapeCoach blender, by the way. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have no idea what you have seen, if you have no idea what any of this is, neither do I. You just got to fake it till you make it. Just like me, inside of the bedroom, chat. Overhead coming through. All right, Murkerich, though, working on a bit of a life deficit here. People forget, man. The Siri didn't want to talk to you. No one want to talk to me. Makes me sad, chat. Kratos Johnny, what do you got for us here? Murkerich, why does it feel like he's going to armor? He's going to press boutons! And that is it, chat. A 2-0 score on the side of Murkerich. And now Team Legenda going to be rejoicing. 2-0, going to be your score. And Kratos Johnny looking to be in some trouble. He says, welcome to die. Where's the kitty cat? Where's Burrito? What is this? Bag's coming out, Chad. What is this? All right, Chad, 2-0 going to be your official score on the side of Murkerich. Let's go take a look at that and observe Moodao. What's up, man? It's a 5v5. Love it, man. Hey, all I can say, man, people forget 5v5s are important. The blender only works until you leave the store, then it's your problem? Yes, Chad. We do intentionally sell you things that don't work, but it's branding, so you know what? It makes a big difference. Buy the VapeCoach toaster. Will it warm your bread? No, it will not, but it'll look cool in your house. And if you don't have a house, go get a house and then get the VapeCoach toaster.
Striker.
Brian, what's up, man? Rome in the building as well. DJ Crush.
You've seen Johnny's films?
And Neon Gummies, yes, you can, but you must build it yourself. I'm a very lazy man. And Kratos Johnny coming out with his third character in the form of the Conan piece.
Fight.
And Y2J, you gotta buy the toaster. You gotta buy like 6 or 7 of them. And listen, if it doesn't work, there's a number on the back you can call. The number is not connected or anything, but we do try to give you a number. Nice. All right, and by the way, guys, it's made of some of the best quality you could ask for. If you're trying to scam your how crazy. All right, the low nap piece is out, and now you can see it. Kratos Johnny having himself a bit of a ball. He's having a good time. Says if you want to have a good time, just give me a call. Jerry, just 120 clams on the board. And by the way, we'll just start doing that. Every $20 donation gets you an accent for the match, as long as it's appropriate. And is that my goat Faisal in the chat? What's up, babe? Does winner play again in this event? Yes, sir. Faisal, last man standing. And for $49.99, you can put Faisal in the event. Just kidding, Chad. But I'm being serious. But really, I'm kidding. I don't know. But I am. And all right, Kratos Johnny, what's the move going to be from here? Murkerich still maintaining that lead, and Chad, that is going to be the round 110%, and Murkerich going on the lead, and that makes me angry. And we have a fire sale, Chad, for only $27.95. You yourself can jump on commentary with me.
You're lost in the
And
smoke.
by that, I mean I get free labor.
Round 2.
And Bowser's saying, what if I donate 1,500 South Korean won? No, don't do that. I'd love to hear it. I hope you're waking up. I hope to wake up to a bright morning today. Hey, Faisal, this one is going to come down to the wire. It's going to be an insane one. By the way, huge shout out to Faisal. Hopefully we get you back soon. Faisal, how come you don't join Shark Tank anymore? It makes me sad. Demortal, thank you so much. Welcome to the YouTube side, by the way. DJ Crush, they got to be reasonable accents. All right, can't get canceled again. Not on YouTube. So it's only about $1. Well, I do like dollars, Chad. I can't be bought out. I am a huge sellout. And by the way, is that my man Arn Kratos, the man, the myth, the legend, the YouTube God himself in the chat. We are not worthy, Arn Kratos. Welcome back to the channel, man. He says this is the only Kratos Murkerich can beat. Hey, man, people forget, man. Arn Kratos a bit of a sweat. By the way, Chad, I'm currently drinking a Mountain Dew that is mixed with cream soda, and it tastes like absolute elk piss. We should never have made this a thing. We're not sponsored by them, although we would take a sponsorship. And what's up, by the way, Arn Kratos? How you been, man? Dude, people were just asking about you. When do we get you back in the events? All right, I got you, Faisal. I'm going to hold you to that. Or I'm going to hold you, period. Please love me, guys. All right, let's go. Overheads. All right, Murkerich sitting on set point. By the way, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Buy about 6 or 7 of those coffee mugs. All right, here we go. Bowser sending some tips, by the way, sending some jewels. And Shutter saying, hello, VapeCoach. Hello, Shutter, by the way. Shutter, we gave you 2 days off in a row. And this is going to be Murkerich, so this is going to be all she wrote. Wait. So hopefully soon, Vapos, you know how much I'm waiting for the new project? Of course, on Kratos. And I'm waiting for you to get into my DMs and possibly even the bedroom. We'll talk about that later. And that is going to be the match. A 3-0 side on Murkerich, and that is going to be it. Chat. All right, Team Legenda starting to wake up in front of our very eyes. Chat, let's go take a look at that replay if we can. And by the way, Murkerich saying GG's easy. I don't know about this one, chat. I don't know. Team Legenda starting to wake up in front of our very eyes. Let's go take a look at that replay. I'm sorry, let's go take a look at now the tail of the tape in front of 190 people. That's a lot of people, chat. See, that's your YouTube. Great to have you guys up in the building. By the way, that is going to be Kratos Johnny going down. Still going to be a 3-2 score in the favor. Give me 1 second because this song sucks. All right, let's go take a look at this. All right, let me take a look. All right, chat, people forget, man. All right, so with that, it is going to be Kratos Johnny going down on a 0-3 score. And all right, it's Team South America starting to look a little bit vulnerable. And I got to sneeze. All right, I sneezed. All right. 3-0 score. W commentary, by the way, guys. You should subscribe to the channel. So with that, chat, we now have to go to the next match. There will be no more scores put up. It is going to be SnakeDoe taking on FireX. Let's get this party started. Let's get going, and let's get rolling. Thank you so much, Kratos. Besos to you as well. Chad, invites are out. FireX taking on SnakeDoe. We've seen this one like 6 or 7 times. This is the one that matters. Let's get it. Chad, I try to commentate through the sneeze. That is how much I care about you guys. And all I can say is this community means something to me. All crazy? Yes, FireX, you should probably definitely make the call. Unless you want to play on South America Connection. He says, was that a sneeze? Hey, Chad, I'm very transparent. A lot of streamers, they won't sneeze in front of you, but I'm not a lot of streamers, Chad. Quite frankly, I like to sneeze in front of my audience and let them know I'm human because, quite frankly, a lot of humans in here. There's about 8 billion of us, but I'm the one that matters. Can you guys believe that people actually watch this stream? It's crazy. Hey, let me do a little bit of fixing to this. All right, now we're good to go, chat. This is gonna be some vape after dark hours. This is the stream she told you not to worry about. All right, let's do it, FireX. Create that hill. Let's get rolling. FireX gonna be taking on the biggest of snakes. Chat, believe it or not, I commentated through an earthquake with Computerson. I was still like, yeah, he's doing fatal blows. My entire room shaking. It's impressive stuff. All right, let's do it, though. So SnakeDoe, my king, I miss our 250 MS set. When do you want? And Chad, this is a little bit of an about the author section. What accent should we do? Should we do Irish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y2J, she's in the house. What's your guys' favorite accent? That's reasonable to do. Russian? I drink beer, I wrestle vodka, I go jail, Team SnakeDoe versus Team Legenda. What more do you want? I see Faisal in chat, I follow him on the YouTube, Twitch, and the OnlyFans. He is good man, I must say. And then there's Kratos, he sent me a... I don't know. Is that Russian? User says finish? What does that even mean? What are you trying to say? All right, chat. Big SnakeDoe coming out. Very impressive player. People forget, man. I was explaining to like pretty much my family the other day. They're like, what do you say? And I was like, this is basically me practicing stand-up comedy. It's not very good. Crimson, I'm not going to do Indian. I'm not going to do Indian. That's one of those ones where you got to be like careful. Because then YouTube's going to see and they're like, your channel's gone. Go back to Twitch. British? Yeah, all right. He's got on Kratos. He's in the chat. And, you know, he's a good-looking man. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the patter. I can do Scottish. A bottle of water. What are you gonna do? You gonna bake me a fucking cake? What is that? You got a fucking rolling pin here. My name is VapeCoach. You should subscribe to the channel. Like the video. For Kombat. I play Shane. I like T1000. I was at Final Kombat. How crazy? Canadian? I can't even do Canadian. I'm not doing Chinese. Why not? That's another one of those ones you gotta be careful about. Do Mexican? Well, I kind of am Mexican, but no, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Babe, I'm Indian? Yeah, but you don't represent all of India. That's the problem, Crimson. You gotta be careful with those. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit too soft. No, nobody has sent me an invite, FireX. If you would like to, though, it's definitely right there. Once you're in that cough. My name's FireX. I won't send you an invite. And now you must die for it. We are in the court. I don't say you. Oh, crazy. All right. Well, SnakeDoe. Oh, there it is. Now SnakeDoe sent me an invite, chat. We got that SnakeDoe DLC. Thank you guys so much for your patience, by the way. W community. Well, FireX, well, what do you want me to do? Speak like fucking Captain Jack Sparrow. We're playing motherfucking Mortal Kombat. I hear Indian all the time. I call customer support. Our Kratos, God bless you. SnakeDoe says, I was in the bathroom? Whatever, bro. You've changed, SnakeDoe. The SnakeDoe I know, the SnakeDoe I used to know would never use the bathroom. I miss the old you. I don't think we can be. Never mind. All right, chat. I need you guys to get serious for a minute, because I'll be honest with you, chat. You've not been very serious, and that makes me angry. A lot of anger. Let me just say, quite frankly, chat. A lot of people come through here and they say, "VapeCoach, I hate this channel." Crazy. Dirty School Clothes says using the bathroom is crazy. I know. A lot of bathrooms, and he decides to use it now. It changes a lot of things, Chad. Quite frankly, I would never use the bathroom.
Quan Chi was the worst.
I sit in this chair all day.
Choose.
Had we
He
come
said, when are we ever serious? Never. Yo, Pax on Pax, what's up, man? Shout out to my Aussie ghost. Like, not gonna lie, I hang up like 6 times to get a non-in. Hey, man. Kratos, you can just call me. You know that, right? This looks good, by the way. This looks powerful. Okay, it looks good now. Let's take a look at that connection. Oh yeah, that's what you're looking for. 400 MS. All right, here we go, making our way in. Nice. All right, does look like it has settled down, Chad, just like all of us. 190 goats in the building. Nicky Mabob says, Pax, you gotta go to bed. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And yo, what's going on, Lady of Chaos? He said, ping is just a number. That's right, people forget me. Okay, blood balls on the loose. By the way, these two go back and forth. You guys should have seen those Shark Tank semifinals. You guys got to see these guys on Rips Arena the other day. And our Kratos, one day I'm going to grow up big and strong and get that check mark just like you. And by that, I mean I have bought 95,000 subscribers. And trust me, that's the way you want to do it. Do I get to eat for a week? No, I do not. But it's well worth it, Chad. Oh, geez, it's a bit of a tie ball game. SnakeDoe, they're going to be taking that lead. A 3-2 favor in the form of SnakeDoe. Nice. Oh, geez. Chad, I got the sniffles here, and I'm commentating through the sniffles. I should be given an award. They should build statues out of me. He said, get 100K and I have connections? Hey, man, I'll connect with you if you know what I'm saying. I love this guy. Forward 1 coming in. Back 2. He says, we'll get it. Oh, yes, we will. Oh. Chad, would you guys like to hear a Southern accent? Put a 1 if you do. Put a 2 if you also do. All right, 2-4. 2-4-4. 4-4. All right, SnakeDoe, though, still in the lead, though. SnakeDoe right now says we're mashing, though. Hang on a second, though. We've got to back up. This is a set, by the way. I very much did anticipate today. FireX and SnakeDoe, 2 of the best players from their respective part of the planet. And you got me saying 12 bowling, why not? All right, I got you next round, Chad. I got you next round. This is gonna be Vape After Dark. It's tremendous stuff. 2-4 into the big screen. The back two city population, you bro. Bowser, I have no idea. All right, FireAxe on the verge. Can he get this done? A back two again. SnakeDoe, though we have jumping technology, tries to pick it up. Gonna be a little bit slow on the draw. Still moving through the 2-4. Who is gonna take this 120 clams, Chad? I don't know. I don't know a lot of things. FireAxe goes for the raw scream, though, but wait a minute. The striker's still gonna be in play, and that is gonna be all FireAxe getting it done. Let's do a little bit of Southern, Chad. I got you.
Final round. Fight.
All right, Chad, they got this fella. He goes by the name Arn Kratos. He's a very good looking man. I like to go to his YouTube channel and turn him up to 100. And Chad, let me tell you something. I went hunting the other day. I was hunting for a moose and a duck. All right, I had this rifle right there. I shot the moose, but it also hit the duck. And they got this fella. He goes by the name Kombat. He's a little bit too handsome. I'll be admitting that. That's gonna be FireAxe. He's gonna be dead. There's gonna be a 1-0 score coming through on the side of Big Snake, though. We like big snakes around here. 1-0 gonna be the current score. FireX, you wanna recreate the cough?
Havoc wins.
FireX, if you wanna recreate the cough, it is up to you. So we gotta put vape into voice acting. A lot of voice actors, they come to me and they say, Vape, how do you do it? And I say, a lot of drugs is what you need. All right, Chad, let's go take a look. By the way, Legenda, this is supposed to be for fun. I get there's $120 on the board now, and now you guys want to be omega serious. However, if you want to recreate the cough, FireX, this is going to be your chance. Completely up to you. He says, can you do the Trump accent? Well, quite frankly, this guy, Arn Kratos, he's coming from Europe, and I'm a big fan of Europe. But I gotta say, this guy, Arn Kratos, he plays Shang Tsung. He actually beats Sonic Fox in real life, and what can I say? What a great American hero, even if he is from Russia. People forget, man. All right, 1-0 gonna be the current score. And Chip says, can you show current teams? It's in the Discord, my goat, but I will be pulling it back as soon as I can. By the way, guys, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd be so kind. And remember, if you guys want to buy yourself some VapeCoach merchandise, most recently it's going to be empty. You can do so right there. Look no further. By the way, let me switch these names around again and again, Chad. All right, SnakeDoe still on that 1-0 lead. All right, gonna be snapping those fingers. Do you stare? You can do it all by yourself, chat. Let me see you do it. FireX, of course, gonna be represented by Team Legenda. Once again, chat. This is gonna be close to, I would say you're a little bit past the midway point. If this match isn't over in 5 minutes, wait longer. Nice. Goes for the low again, and a nice forward one as well. FireX trying to work his way in. Back two's coming out, and another one. And that is going to hurt FireX. Going to take the lead here in match number 2. Blackjack cheering on SnakeDoe, the biggest of snakes. A lot of snakes here, chat.
This is beneath me.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, Arn Kratos, I need you to go take a look at that merch store, buy the yoga pants, and then like send a picture of it to me, because of course, you know, I need that. Rubber duckies and flamingos in the background. So pressing on through. Kyle Clips is a vape. You should definitely do a Johnny Cage impersonation. I don't even know where to start with that, man. Here we go. I don't know. What do you guys want from me, all right? I'm not some piece of meat, you know. However, FireX coming through with the zoner technology. Yes, Arn Kratos, buy the merch, all right? Get yourself about 6 or 7 coffee mugs, and then buy the hat too, and the yoga pants. And then send them to me. Reused, of course. That's right, Chad. Vape After Dark. People forget, man. And that's gonna hurt, though. That is a 2-4 to the Dome Nugget. Blows out the eardrums, gives him the ex-girlfriend treatment. A bit of a drop to hole there. A big, okay. That one. SnakeDoe, what do you got for us? However, that armor coming through. I can do an Australian impression. Chat, but that is gonna be a 1-1 score, and a teleportation seems to actually be trending in FireX's favor. And that's a good thing, chat. 1-1 gonna be your official set score. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's go! By the way, if you do buy the merch, it does let me know in here on stream. And I'd be getting excited, chat. What can I say? It looks nasty, just like our relationship, Kratos. But what can I say? Couples fight. Besos to you. XOXO. We love you, Kratos. All right, chat, let's go take a look. And let's get you back to the match, though, where SnakeDoe going to be dropped down 1 match apiece. And remember, These guys coming out from different sides of the world, and it's a big world. A lot of planets, but this one, quite frankly, is gonna be one of the best ones. Let me give you guys my Australian impersonation. This is how, like, Nicky Mabob's coming out. I got you, Chad, I got you.
It is the stepping stone to absolute power.
So I have people who can make cool listings. Let me know if you need it. I got you, Kratos. I'm looking for the VapeCoach thong. If you know who can make that, please definitely do send them my way. All right. Now he's coming out. Tries to go for that back two. This is more Australian accent. Yeah. Get down under. We got kangaroos and Vegemite. Right now. The emulator? I got you, Kratos. I got you. Now, the thing is, when you're fighting against Sindel, you gotta go back too steady, too far into the raw screen. The VapeCoach? What are you even talking about, Neon Gummies? This accent I know is annoying a lot of you. It's like going in between Australian and British. We're just having some fun, guys. If you're watching this later, I got you. I got you, Kratos. I got you. Kratos trying to boost this channel by illegal means, and we need that, chat. Back to again, and by the way, FireX looks to have completely taken over. What's up, Alex? Welcome aboard, man. People forget, man. 200 people to hear me yap, and also there's a fight going on, chat. I need you guys to focus right now. Right now, I'm getting angry. To create your own vape flavor, it would taste like sweaty socks, Mountain Dew, bean burrito. Trust me, chat. I'll add it to cart right now if you want to buy it. By the way, consider becoming a channel member where it helps me have more money than I currently do. And that's a good thing, chat. Trust me. You want me to become rich. That way I can act Hollywood. And we need that. However, big balls to the face coming through. Remember, all channel super chats do support the channel. Prize pool does help support the players. And right now, SnakeDoe's kissing the ground. Of course, Bowser, of course. SnakeDoe right now tying this up just like me and Kratos on a Saturday night. However, that is for tomorrow's concern. Look at the damage on the side. And Y2J saying it'll be Monster Energy and Taco Bell. You better believe it, man. All right, SnakeDoe on a tremendous lead. Gets the mix, does FireX. Ooh, a bit of a drop to roll. And Neon Gummies, by the way, coming through with our second subscription of the day. Thank you so much. Lady of Chaos, nobody forgets to read it. People forget, but I do not. And this should be the beginning of the end. SnakeDoe just needs one more. Can he do it? All right, SnakeDoe says we're not going to stop zoning, though. This does not have an off button. Handcuffs him. I'm into it, chat. By the way, Neon Gummies, thank you so much. And this should be, wait. He gets the mix, though. Hang on a second. He might have something. 195. Are we going to break that 200 viewer mark today, chat? Is it possible? All right, let's see it, though. FireX. Keep in mind, SnakeDoe just needs one more hit. Is he going to be able to find it? And FireX, he's not going to be going down just like this. I'll tell you what, he's going to have a lot to say about it. He's not going to die just like that, and he's going to die just like that. And a 2-1 score on the side of SnakeDoe. He needs one more to send this team into overdrive. 2-1, of course. Going to be your current score. Let's go take a look at that replay. And Neon Gummy, thank you so much for the love, man. Thank you so much to everybody. Doodle Combo coming through with $110. By the way, thank you guys so much for everything you've done for us today. We do try to bring you events every day. Keep in mind, Shark Tank Qualifier 8 is going to be tomorrow. Tell your friends, tell your wife, and of course, tell your friend's wife. And by the way, Nicky Mabob coming through with 15 Australian dollars. I don't know what that means, but I think it's a good thing. Thank you a ton for that. SnakeDoe on a 2-1 score. Is he going to be able to get it done? SnakeDoe, of course, going to be representing Team SnakeDoe. Who would have thought? People forget that.
Says the woman who owes her privilege to order.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, Killer Lord, I do see you up in the house. And by the way, Arn Kratos purchasing a vape. Kill him now. Black coffee mug. Arn Kratos, thank you so much. Dude, that is our second purchase of the day. And by the way, if anybody else does want to buy some VapeCoach merch, buy it. You can do it so right there. Buy like 8 of the toasters, man. That's what you want. Arn Kratos, thank you a ton. And nothing but love for one of the best players to grace God's green earth. However, chat, now we've got to give Arn Kratos his money's worth. Remember, all donations, of course, from the merch side do go to a good cause. I, of course, being the good cause. 190 in the building. SnakeDoe, though, in some trouble, trying to back FireAxe up. All right, Blood Ball's coming out. SnakeDoe seems to have him in his crosshairs. Another low on its way out. That's going to be a big punish. And FireAxe, do we get our first Game 5 of the night?
Die with dignity.
Round 2.
Kratos, thank you so much for that, man. Send me a picture of that coffee mug the second you get it. And then send me the coffee mug. Lows on their way out. We are working, we are lurking, and if you're on Kratos, we are going to be twerking. What's going on, by the way, Shutter? Shutter, you got to buy the coffee mug, too. You need it in your life. Back to again, FireX desperately trying to send us to a game 5. Of course, on Kratos, of course. SnakeDoe, they're going to get a big punish out of that. A giant counter on his side. Remember, this team battle, the magic number to get to is going to be 5. Currently, SnakeDoe does have the lead, and if he wins this set, that would be omega huge for them. 4-1 blows out the eardrums, another 4-1. And no, doesn't get the mix on that. SnakeDoe trying to work his way in. So, yes, Blackjack, people forget, man. Oatmeal's important. People forget, man. Now 1, 2, 4. And another solid grab. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to the players prize pool, you can of course do so right here where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys again for the love. FireX trying to pick that up. Overhead not going to be paying off. The big boot is not going to either. My only thing is if you do donate to the Cash App, simply let me know, because I'm kind of a moron and my phone doesn't really tell me. But the PayPal side takes care of itself. All right, blood balls again. Look at this though, SnakeDoe trying to make his way in, aren't we all? Flamingo in the background, beautiful LA skyline, and another grab. FireX looking poised to take this out. I don't know if there's anything Snake can do. He's gotta go! SnakeDoe, the overhead as well. FireX, just back it up. SnakeDoe, you gotta go. The scoop is not gonna do it. And chat, we have our very first game 5 of the night. FireX looking to take this. If he wins this, keep in mind, we are all tied up. By the way, after this matchup, will be Nebeton taking on Murkerich, I do believe, if my sources are correct, and they usually are correct sometimes, at least 6 or 7 times out of 10. And all I can say, if you're just joining us, by the way, this has been an incredible event from start to finish. He said Thanksgiving finisher. I don't know if we're doing that again, by the way. By the way, yes, SnakeDoe and Kratos Johnny, our most recent qualifiers on the Shark Tank side. All right, chat, let's do the damn thing and let's go.
Striker. Living forest.
No one has the right to rule over
All right, chat, the final
want
match between these two. Who's coming
Society
home with the
can't
title?
thrive.
Let's send it your way, guys. I need to see emotes in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know you've got a pulse. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. People forget me. Wait, where is it? Where the hell is it? Chat, I'm kind of a moron. There it is, chat. The final match. FireX taking on the biggest of snakes. Let's go! FireX, what do you got for us here? Let me switch those names around. Terrible production, by the way. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Once again, welcome everybody watching around the world. FireX, of course, going to be representing Team Legenda. It's going to be looking kind of good. However, FireX right now in a lot of trouble. SnakeDoe continuing to pour the pressure on. SnakeDoe widely regarded as the best active Havoc in the entire game. And all right, by the way, Killer Lord, you have yourself a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and you have yourself a great time at work. Be sure to catch the replay later. And SnakeDoe once again battering FireX pillar to post. That is going to be enough, and that is going to do it.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, chat. Let's go and let's do the damn thing. Blood ball's coming out. SnakeDoe going to be on set point in front of nearly 200 people. Words are hard, chat. 200 people in the building. Beeper. Nice commentary, babe. Nice commentary. Evo's looking at you right now. Overhead shove, and that's a full combo launcher. SnakeDoe is pulling away. And this could be coming down to Murkerich. Murkerich, though, I have seen him reverse teams in the past. Okay. All right, blood ball's coming out yet again. And look at this, SnakeDoe just backing up right now. SnakeDoe, I gotta say, man, ever since South America has come to play in the events, it has been hype. It has made the Europeans have to work that much harder. And I know the ping is not great, however, the sets are. SnakeDoe says, you know what, let's wait for the cameo, and now let's get involved in there. SnakeDoe, one combo would be close. Board one, he connects. FireX has got to make his way in, and he will. All eyes on the biggest of snakes, 2-4, and that's gonna be close. One more is all SnakeDoe needs, and he's pressing, he's guessing, and Chad, one more is gonna be enough, and that is going to do it. That is gonna be none other than SnakeDoe winning a 3-2 score. His team moves to a 4-2 lead, and one more would be enough. Chad, let's go, and let's take a look at that replay. All eyes now on Murkerich, who's gonna be taking on Nebeton. And by the way, FireX, thank you so much for playing, though. I know it's not, the connection is not great, but it still means a ton. I know you have a lot of fans out there who love watching you. And SnakeDoe, thank you so much again for playing as well. Chat, with that, though, let's go take a look at that big board. Let's go! And by the way, 207 goats in the chat. It's like a 200-headed goat, and that's a big goat, chat. And so with that, that is going to be now FireAxe going down. So that means that the only person who can save this squad is going to be Murkerich. He would have to win 3 straight sets. And by the way, Chad, you might be asking, has this ever been done before? Yes, it has. And Murkerich was the guy to do it. And you know how I know? Because his team took out my team. And aren't Kratos, if you're here, screw you, buddy. Because I'm the guy it happened to. It was Team Arn Kratos versus Team VapeCoach. And all I can say is I had to watch it happen in real time. And he says, I'm not a goat. Yes, you are. You're the biggest of goats. And by the way, SnakeDoe, we get it. SnakeDoe, there's $100 on the board. We got this. We got this. But if anybody does want to donate to the prize pool, you can do so right there. All right, chat, let's do it, though. Nebeton taking on Murkerich. This is going to be the last hope for Team Legenda. Can he reverse this? He said this, dude, I'm telling you right now, Murkerich could very well do this. However, he's got to get through first. A Titan coming from Europe. This is going to be the last, like, good ping matchup you are going to see, by the way. Current score is going to be 4-2 in SnakeDoe's favor.
Round 1. Fight.
And Murkerich, this is where he does the best. However, Nebeton right now, I will say Murkerich is going to be the favorite in this set. Nebeton, though, has been getting a lot better. We've all been watching it in real time. However, tries to go Mixopotamus. The back three going to be no good. Nebeton holding that block button. Nebeton, though, I would say, does hold the keys with this character. And by the way, guys, that prize pool will be going to the winning team. Right now, it's looking pretty good if you're a fan of SnakeDoe. However, this is going to be the secret weapon coming from Legenda. And right now, that is going to be all Murkerich, who is the only player still alive for Team Legenda. One more is all SnakeDoe would need. So whoever has the smoke, what's up, by the way, Uvility? UV, by the way, a most recent Shark Tank qualifier. We'll see you in the finale. Jump in's coming clutch. Murkerich right now, though, ooh, a bit of a drop to Mole. Nebeton going to take full advantage of that. Going to take some kind of advantage of that. By the way, WDC, welcome back. Bomb squad on the loose. And now this is going to be all Nebeton's world, and we are simply living in it. By the way, the support has been overwhelming. Thank you guys so much again. SnakeDoe cheering on Nebeton. Trying to coach from the sidelines. Keep in mind, if it did potentially come down to a final set, which I'm not saying it is, it would be Murkerich taking on SnakeDoe, man. Hey, man, all I can say is these stories write themselves here. We kept the players on the script. He said, I serve you, don't disrespect me like that, user. Hey, man, you have yourself a great day, man. Hey, man, make sure you calm yourself down, man. We're all trying to have a good time. But right now, the waterworks on full display. Overhead, we are schmixing. Murkerich, though, what do we got from here? Nebeton with one move here. Murkerich immediately wakes up with a down one. Back three again. And that is going to be the game. Murkerich on a 1-0 score, and that is going to be one way to get ahead. Things are starting to look a little bit in the favor of Team Legenda here. Keep in mind, they've got a lot of ground to make up. Let's go take a look at that replay. User, I serve you. Hey, people forget, man. Vala do Hydrus, I think it's how it goes. All men must serve. By the way, any Song of Ice and Fire fans in the building? Cannot wait for that new season of House of the Dragon. Hopefully it's a lot better than the last. Hey, Nitro saying SnakeCoach? Are you trying to combine two goats to create SnakeCoach? That makes me angry, Kenny. By the way, Achilles and Uvili sharing some pretty similar profile pictures. You do love to see it. However, Chad, right now Murkerich on a 1-0 score.
Round 1. Fight.
Whalejaw Jones, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. Says, House of the Vape. Hey, man, I would do it. Who would I be in that show? Gotta be Kristen Cole, right? The man got all the writs. You be already coming out with the lawsuit. That's what we do want to see in the chat. Grab even better tech. So now you need to fuse the faces. SnakeDoe, you know I'm already gonna do it. It's gonna be a cool combination, one of the best to ever do it. And SnakeDoe. All crazy. First 12-hour shift in the books, 4 to go, 16 hours Lady of Chaos, God bless you. However, Murkerich gonna be going on a 1-0 score. Hopefully Chaos, me, Rips, and Banished can provide you some entertainment until you get through, done with that shift. That would be an awesome 2-headed goat. Double the vape. No, chat. Triple the vape. We need a 3-headed goat. Right? Once again, guys, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It does help us out tremendously. And if you've already liked the video, like it again. Throws it back down. The damage on the side of Murkerich, though. He says, you know, by the way, Murkerich would have to stay here the entire time until he loses. Once again, all right, Nebeton coming out with the heat. Nebeton gonna take the lead. And by the way, chat, for those who have been joining us for the last 2 weeks, which format from what you've seen do you like the most? Do you like Shark Tank the most? Do you like these team battles the most? Do you like the single? Do you like the double elimination tournament? What have you liked seeing from us the most? Overhead though, not gonna be any punish on the side of Murkerich. Back 3 again. Another back 3. Murkerich completely taken over. A lot of steam in his engine, a lot of wind in his sails, chat. And Jay Lancer says, who's got the lead? Currently, it's Murkerich. SnakeDoe's team overall does, and chat, that is a 2-0 score. And now Murkerich giving this team a lot of hope. And chat, I have seen Murkerich reverse teams in the past by himself. However, we're going to see, because if he wins this, he's got to go to South America. And by the way, Blackjack says, I like when the funny voice man does funny voices. I got you. He said, you misunderstood. Hey, people forget, man. Babe's always misunderstanding, chat. I'm not a very smart man. I like the variety of sometimes Shark Tank, so especially specials. We do try to give you guys something different every single day. So if anyone, I just need to watch some MK1. I got you, God's will.
Janet Cage, Shang Tsung's labyrinth.
Close to 200 in the building. And Nebeton says we are not switching characters, not today. Murkerich, by the way, says Rain is an excellent pick against the low Rex piece. Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight.
Grimson, don't remind me. Me and Kratos, by the way, streamed that one. That was an excellent event, though. Congratulations to Armed Kratos on that one. By the way, Season Fox saying Murkerich's confidence against FireX is crazy. I will admit, man, yeah, definitely is. Okay. Lowe's coming out. And more as well. Stand 1, good grab on the side of Nebeton. Nebeton starting to wake up, trying to put a barrier in between the South Americans. Kenny Ditro says it's my first time watching 5v5 and I love it. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you guys are liking the formats. We do truly try to mix it up around here. Said Vape, you have VOD of it? Of course, Crimson, of course. Fortunately, people forget, but I do not. And with that, though, Nebeton finally starting to wake up. Definitely well-deserved. Shout-outs to Various.
Fight.
Close to 200 in the house. It's a sellout crowd. And all I can say is this has been a tremendous event. May the best team win. He said, by the way, Bowling One says, do more 5v5s. Which team captains would you guys like to see next? Should we do Team Vape versus Team Rips? Should we do Team FireX versus Team DJ? Team Faisal versus Team Arn Kratos? Who would you guys like to see? Let me know down below. Oh, Geo, that's a Whiffopotamus and some right there. Makes his way in, takes him. Ooh, never dropped him all. However, the Madam Bogan pick it up. And by the way, Bowling One says Faisal versus Connie Mani. Oh man, we might have to crowdfund if we want to get that one, but you know what? I see no reason not to. That'd be an insane who do you guys think they would get on their squads? That'd be very fun, by the way. I don't know if Faisal is still in the building. Team Zuda versus Faisal, that'd be unfair to Faisal right there. That's an instant win for Zuda. We can't do it. However, what we can do is give Nebeton this game. They're not getting blanked. No sweeps, not today. DJ Crust says you lost trash. I don't know about that one, man. 2-1 gonna be the score. And Nebeton, all right, one more and they will tie this up. It's a Vape versus Rips. We've actually done that before, man. They're actually really, really fun. He wins basically every single time. I got you, Shutter. I got you. Of course, of course. As Socrates, the old philosopher, said, don't play with it, Chad. And SnakeDoe does not want to have to get any more involved in this set. Says Nebeton, get this done. By the way, Nebeton was a late fill-in, as was Murkerich. W spelling, by the way, Shutter. He should have stayed in school a little bit longer. By the way, Murkerich going with the Sindel piece. I don't know about this, Chad. We're gonna see how this looks. We're gonna see how it looks, chat.
Scorpion may trust you.
You get the
but
feeling
why should
if
I?
Nebeton can win just
Whether you
one
do
more
or not
game,
is not my problem.
things could be looking very dicey on the Legenda side.
Round one. Fight.
All right, let's do it, chat. Let's go. This is our second SnakeDoe we've seen of the evening. First, of course, being FireX. 2-4 on the side of Murkerich. By the way, Murkerich plays basically every single character in the game. Truly one of the CIS region's best players. Okay. And by the way, FireX saying, do not pick SnakeDoe. We want to win this event. And Nebeton says, you know what? Let's zone a little bit. Okay. Murkerich, though, doing a tremendous job. A little bit of Call of Duty. People forget, man. But don't play with your food before it gets cold. Wise words, wise words. However, Murkerich says, you want to play some Call of Duty? Let's zone. By the way, if anybody does want to donate to this prize pool, you can do so right there, where it's never mandatory, but always appreciate it. Ooh, there's the goop. This is where Nebeton can get started. Keep in mind, only 38 seconds left. And in front of this sellout crowd, what more could you ask for? Ooh, just goes with the raw stream, though. A second. Madam Boatsup coming out and breaks the armor, though. This is going to get dicey for Murkerich if he gets shimmied. Beautiful up block, though, with Murkerich. It's never going to be that simple. That should be close to the round. He might need one more.
I tire of this.
All right, Chad, we are working our way in. We are having a fantastic night. At least I am. Hopefully you guys are as well. If so, then my job is completely done. The winning team is absolutely getting paid. And a huge shout out to this community. Doodle Combo most notably coming through with $110 says, you know what? These players need some guap. Forward one, down one as well. Back two City. Another forward one into the scream. And Rev, what is going on, my goats? Dude, welcome back. You are just in time for this team battle, which gets crazier as it goes on. This is a 5v5. Welcome back, and no Mixopotamus on the side of Murkerich. People forget that. All right. Bomb squad on the loose. This is going to be trouble. And yo, what's going on, Chase? I have no idea what that means, but welcome. There's no way Nebeton brings it back, right? I refuse to believe it. There's a 4-1. This should be the beginning of the end. He goes full double pits to chesty. One would have to imagine. 2-4 to the overhead. And there's gonna be the armor though. That Madam Bow armor gonna be that Madam Bow gonna be no good. Access denied. And Nebeton, this is one of your last chances here. Murkerich is on set point. Murkerich says we're gonna be backdashing. He cannot afford to eat these projectiles. And that overhead's gonna send it home. Gives him the Thanos, snaps him out of existence. And that is going to be a 3-1 score. Murkerich moves on, which means he stays here. Chat, let's go look at that replay and let me show you exactly how things are going. This team battle becoming a lot more interesting. By the way, Murkerich, immediately just send me another invite because you are right back on deck. However, we do need to recreate that hill. And Chad, this just became very doable. And if I'm Team SnakeDoe, I'm getting a little bit nervous here, Chad. I don't know about this one. However, with that, let me show you how things are looking now. Because of that, it is now going to be Nebeton going down, which means we get an Omega goated set. I'm talking about Murkerich taking on Groxer. And on Team Legenda, by the way, he needs to win 2 straight. He would have to take out Groxer. If he can do that, he's got to take out SnakeDoe. Is it possible? Yes. And all right, chat, things are getting a lot more interesting from here. And by the way, 120 clams on the board. Let's get it. And we're not going to make you guys wait at all. We're getting this one started right here and right now, though. There is going to be no wait on this train. Murkerich, all right, looking good. But can he take out Groxer? This ping, by the way, is going to go crazy. However, still needs to be done. And by the way, Bowser, thank you so much for the sparkles. Means a ton. By the way, SnakeDoe, I'm going to invite you. And you can either hang out with us, but mostly just invite Johnny Kratos. Kratos Johnny. All right, this team battle looking doable, Chad. This is looking like definitely something that could go the distance. And SnakeDoe, you can hang out with us if you want, in case Groxer does go down. And Murkerich, by the way, coming out of Team Legenda. He is the only thing that can stop this team. If he loses, that is it. By the way, guys, any super chats do go directly to supporting the channel, as do memberships. Donations do help support the players. You can do so right here. And we also have a merch store. If you'd like to buy some VapeCoach merchandise, we've already had 2 orders today. They're selling out like hotcakes. Buy those VapeCoach coffee mugs. Buy the hat. All right, SnakeDoe is in the building. Yo, what's up, Attack Potency? Attack Potency, how did we not get you in this team battle? We always get you in these. I'm surprised Snake didn't ask you. People forget, man. Maybe he did ask you. Ryan Williams, what's up, man? Welcome back. You guys are just in time for another match, and if you're watching this video later, go ahead and skip until you get... Oh, wait, I could have invited Groxer. Wait, Kratos Johnny... I'm sorry. Chat, I'm tripping. It's not even Kratos Johnny. It's going to be Groxer taking on Murkerich. Chat, my brain is cooked. You know what you're getting here. You know what you're getting. Let me make sure I have that right. Chat, am I this much of a moron? The answer is, of course, yes. Yes, Groxer taking on Murkerich. Chat, I tried. My brain is not that big. That's not the only thing. All crazy? All right, let's do it, Chad. Groxer going to be taking on Murkerich. If SnakeDoe loses here, if Groxer loses here, SnakeDoe has got to step in for that final set. Let's see it, Chad. Murkerich, though, a very tough customer.
Rain.
By the way, Chase says Rips Arena after? Of course, of course. However, we're not the same thing. We're like two different channels. Very similar, though.
Set. Striker.
All right, Murkerich says we got to come out with the mains immediately. And this is going to be a 4-3 lead. People got to correct, man, because people forget, man. And if you're watching this live or on the replay, be sure to hit that like button. Let's get to 6 or 7 billion likes.
Tremor.
All right, Groxer, known for that patented rain and tremor combination, a very unusual combination. I will say, though, extremely effective.
Since our last battle.
Let's just see how...
Fight.
I will say Murkerich definitely has his days where he can beat basically anybody in the world. Is today going to be one of those days? And the ping looks okay. The ping looks playable. I'm sure it feels a lot different. However, beautiful call out on the side of Groxer. Groxer, by the way, has made it to grand finals of one of our tournaments before. He has never been the reason, though, that a team has won or lost. Is today going to be the day? Remember, there's a lot of pressure. Murkerich thrives under that pressure. Groxer, we're going to see. Murkerich, though, this is not going to be enough to take the lead, though. It will be a very decent combo. And by the way, guys, let me ask you in the chat, since we got a little bit of time, and if not, we'll make time. Who is your favorite player to watch of all time? For me, it's got to be either Arn Kratos or Faisal. Completely honest. FireX is on that list. Attack Potency is on that short list as well. Who else we got? I will say Legenda is very entertaining as well, though. There's a lot of go-to players. You mean tell me you're bald with an English accent? Imposter! That makes me angry! And I'll tell you what, that makes me certain that Murkerich is going to take that first round. What's up, by the way, Blueprint?
Fight.
Let's do it, chat. Bomb Squad on its way. And Murkerich right now, slowly but surely getting it done. However, Groxer, not completely out of the woods, not just yet. However, going to find his way out of that corner, most certainly. Back 3. Oh, FireX, DJ, of course. DJ is definitely on like a top 5 of most entertaining. Overhead as well. And by the way, Ryan Williams says Sonic Fox. What about active players? Sonic Fox, though, yeah, of course, the human highlight reel. However, Groxer having a very good round. He takes the lead, and Murkerich says enough is enough. Keep in mind, if Murkerich goes down, this event is over. 1-1. And you know all of Team Legenda is waiting in awe to see, can Murkerich do the damn thing? And this is going to be Groxer. He's going to spend it. I think that's enough. 950 health. And chat, we got to check with the cat. What is the kitty cat saying? Burrito, what do you got for us? Oh, he's dead, chat. He's dead. Luis Bargain says Sonic Fox. Interesting, man. Interesting. What about active players? Okay. As far as like the North America side, Attack Potency, B-Wood, 2 Trillion's really fun to watch. There's a lot of go-to players, man. What can I say? People forget, man. By the way, FireX on plus 12. Why the hell not? This is going to be a tie ball game here. Usually the winner of the first game is going to be calling the shots for the rest of the set. Groxer is having a performance. And all of South America is watching this bad boy. This cat says, do I look like a cat to you, boy? Love the Super Troopers reference, by the way, DJ Crush. And $120. That's going to be split 5 ways. And Murkerich, you can see him waking up, says, no better time than ever to spend that fatal blow. Online Kale's super fun to watch, especially on Lao. Not fun to play. A lot of guys are fun to play, from what I understand, Kale. Not fun to play when he's in low. They forgot Miko, of course, FireX, of course. Nice. That is gonna hurt though. Murkerich, can he get it done? Wakes up with Butons, still swinging away. Back three, that invisibility tech gonna be wearing off. Murkerich, ooh. Murkerich gets grabbed and that's gonna be no. The striker saved him, there's no way he brings it back, but that, no punish. Oh, Jesus, and that is gonna do it. Groxer on a 1-0 score, and I do say, I find that quite surprising. How's the ping look? Yeah, that looks great. 1-0 score on the side of Groxer, and I will say, either team who wins today has definitely earned it. And God's will, he's putting SnakeDoe in that category as well. I don't know if the twins still play. You will see them every once in a while, though, on like the Latin America events. Yes, yes. Ryan Williams says tragic? Of course, yeah, very entertaining. What about Rasul? He said this is the hardest fight. Hey, man. They don't make him any harder than that, am I right? That's what she said. Chat, let's get you back to the match. Groxer enjoying a 1-0 lead.
Smoke. Rain.
All right, Groxer not making any switch because, of course, he can't. Murkerich says we're coming out with a little bit of sector. I need some lockdown pressure. You can definitely understand that, chat. Is this going to be our last set of the night?
Someone who can drown a city. A
Yeah, DJ Crush, from what I understand, they are pretty good players. What about some hidden gems, chat? What about some hidden gems? Who do you like watching that maybe a lot of people wouldn't say, but you know for a fact is hype? Legenda, man. All I get from you is complaining, man. This is an odd way of saying thank you. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Groxer, of course, coming out of Team SnakeDoe. All right, Legenda. All right, cool. It's a Ninja Killer rewind? Of course. Those are not hidden gems, though. Bowser, cannot say I have. Definitely going to have to add that to the list, though. I like rewind on Reiko. Hey, man. Connie Monty's Reiko is really fun, too. Into the sky we go. Murkerich starting to wake up. All I can say is we enjoy putting on good shows for you guys. It is unfortunate that we do get those complaints here and there. However, we still try to be that ray of sunshine, chat, and with that, Murkerich going to be taking the lead.
Fight.
That was a very good candidate, I will admit. Nice. We're well over 200 people in the building as Murkerich starting to wake up. 1-1 into the low. Platinum Hunt. Platinum Hunt actually is pretty good to watch. I know we like to give him a lot of grief, but he is pretty entertaining, though. He can have some pretty hype moments. And FireX says, absolutely not like this. What about you? If you guys are watching later in the VOD, comment down below. Tell me who you find to be a very interesting player that maybe not a lot of people would say. Of course, we got our Sonic Foxes, our Rewinds, our Connie Monties, but we got some hidden gems out there. Said I really enjoy watching John Cena and Rasul. Are you kidding me? That's quite the list you've got there, Kenny Distro. Shutter with the Judge. I see you. Super Dave, yes, very nice Shang. Back three yet again. The big stomp coming out. Murkerich, though, in some trouble. And Ragnarok, we've still yet to get him. He says he's going to play, but this should be a fatal blow. And he's going to spend it, chat. FireX saying FireX. And Distorted actually saying Distorted. That's a very good pick. And chat, is this enough? He should have that life lead, but he's going to survive. I can confirm. Just barely, though. He's mostly dead, though. Groxer, he better be on those P's and Q's, and that's going to be enough. And Murkerich going to knock this up 1-1. All right, chat, let's go take it back your way. It is going to be all tied up here, and let's get it. Michael Seraphin, that's a very good choice, Ryan Williams. WDC says first attempt Merc or FireX versus Ragnarok. Oh man, we've never even had Ragnarok on this channel, but you know what? We've got to get that Omni-Man. We do get attack potency though, and I will say that is very hype on its own. Let's go. And Legenda complaining some more. All right.
Smoke. Rain.
All right, let's do it, chat. Let's go.
Tremor. Hanging gardens.
A mage is different than a sorcerer?
The distinctions are
That's
beyond
Crit. What's
your
up, man?
comprehension.
Round one.
The Lavender Rain, we have not, you know what? Lavender Rain, he joins these events. However, we only see him like in some fun events. We only see him in like the spin the wheel events, which we should, by the way, do very, very soon. All right. By the way, let me change these scores around. Murkerich, of course, going to be representing Team Legenda. And let's see it. And Noah, what's up? He said, bring on some ladies. We have done a women's only event. However, I will say, those can be kind of tough to do due to prior circumstances. Okay, forward 4 again. Pressing on through. This is going to be, he said, I see Lavender on Rips Vape. Hey, man, what can I say, man? Rips is the GOAT. There's no stranger there. Murkerich officially takes the lead in this set.
Round 2. Fight.
Like a restraining order, says Bowser. He says, no women allowed on this channel. Kratos, how good you? FireAxe, yes. Very much so. However, back 3 technology. The down 1, though, into the waterworks. By the way, Kratos, great to have you here. FireX bringing up some great points, and now Murkerich bringing out some great combos. And once again, how long have we been live? Just over 2 hours. Time has flown by. 1-1 into the low. The big crunch on the side of Murkerich, and Groxer is in some trouble. Looks like Murkerich has completely adapted. Oh, wait! This is not enough. He's going to need more after this. He is alive. Fishing for cats. What's up, man? Says he's putting in some legwork. Is this? No, it can't be enough. It can't be. Let me see what we got here. The back 3 and Groxer on the verge of tying this up.
Final round. Fight.
And now Arn Kratos has to do some work for 6-7 hours, thanks to FireX. Of course. This has been a banger of event. Shout outs to both gentlemen for putting together some very, very talented squads. However, Murkerich trying to get up in those DMs again and again. Over 200 people in attendance. Of course, Kratos, let him know. Crazy. Okay. And that is another punish on the side of Murkerich, though. He is cooking. Murkerich wants this done. He wants it done now. Board 4 again. Block. 1-1. Songafrio, dude, we've had him on this channel. He's very, very talented. However, Chad, with that, this is going to be Murkerich. He officially is about to go on a 2-1 lead. I don't think there's any stopping this. Wait. Oh, but Murkerich, it is never going to be that simple. And Murk trying to set up a match between him and SnakeDoe for the gold medal. And all right, Groxer going to have one more thing to say about it. And Shudder, what even is this? What is this? FireX saying, go, go, go. He wants to see his teammate Murkerich get it done here. By the way, if anybody is curious how this event has gone, by the way, look no further than right here. And look at this, man. It has been an extinction level event. Only Murkerich is alive, and only Groxer and SnakeDoe. If Murkerich wins this one, we go to a final match. Yo, what's going on? Big Hetero in the building.
Smoke. Rain.
By the way, Hetero saying FireX is the best. Have you seen him in Among Us? I guess it every time.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
There are
All right, chat, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's go. Once again, Murkerich on a 2-1 score against Big Groxer. Let's do it. And what's up, Jay Lancer, still hanging out with us. Welcome, everybody watching from around the world. Do we go to a final set between SnakeDoe and Murkerich? This set and perhaps the one, this match and perhaps the one after would decide it. And this one has certainly gone the distance. Both teams have picked exceptional players. And Platinum Hunt. Shudder. People forget. I know, yeah, FireX, yes. He says, do not talk during the game. He only talks during the game. Godly. He said, Noor is fun to watch. I will give Noor credit, man. He is a bit of a showman. All right, good. Into the air. Down 1. Oh, tries to go for the waterworks, and Murkerich instantly going to punish that. However, Groxer having himself a very good round. Murkerich, though, what has he got for us here? 4-3. And Murkerich going to take the lead. Groxer does not have breaker. And this is not going to be enough to wrap it up. There's no way. But the combo afterwards, this actually could do it, chat. But wait, we do see the scaling. Can he break? Does he break? Groxer in some big boy trouble here, and this should be chip out territory, and that is going to be Murkerich going on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
I can think of no other fun time when it was only FireAxe and Shudder in the building, except for one of the more fun streams we had a long, long time ago. It was insane. Yo, what's going on, Gangster for Life? Nice. Slams it down. And Murkerich, by the way, he's looking to put the entire squad on his back. Did not even know he was in this team battle. And here he is. He's about to send us to a final set, chat, against SnakeDoe. And one more. And this is gonna be enough, chat, and that is gonna be Murkerich. He wins on a 3-1 score, and chat, the set you have been waiting for. There is one more, the tiebreaker. It is now 4-4. SnakeDoe has watched this team fall apart, and chat, one more set. Let me show you exactly what is happening. All right, guys, this is the big one. This is the one she told you not to worry about. And just like that, Team Legenda finding themselves in some very big territory. And if he wins this set, this would be the second time Murkerich has won a team battle on his own back. And Chad, with that, we go to our final set. 10 incredible players, but it is now time for SnakeDoe. Take it on Murkerich. Let's go. The final one. Let's get it. And this is a tie ball game. All eyes on SnakeDoe. Murkerich has been doing some work, and SnakeDoe, if he wants to win this team battle, he's gonna have to do this all on his own.
Fight.
Okay. All right, SnakeDoe right now going through the rinser. Keep in mind, Murkerich can come out with any character combo he wants. This is a fresh new set. All right, jump-in's coming. SnakeDoe, he knows if he wants this money, he's gonna have to go do this himself. Murkerich has done an incredible job, but is this gonna be a bridge too far? Murkerich right now currently in the lead, and now Legenda, for the very first time in quite some time, this team is gonna be taking the lead. And wait a minute though, that's gonna be some damage. Murkerich continuing to pull away. Okay, and I've never seen these two play before. And right now, Murkerich sends Team Legenda to their first ever lead. Can he maintain it?
Round 2. Fight.
Still a lot of MK to be played. Those rockets gonna be no good. And I think he tried to duck that. However, Murkerich just able to get that forward 4 in time. Murkerich putting on a performance. Overhead chop, but Murkerich is going crazy. Head. Pressing on through. And still moving their way in. Down ones all the way around. Overhead chop, the flawless block. All right, SnakeDoe finally getting his first combo in quite some time. Murkerich, though, just looks so poised. These events were kind of built for him. The grab. Well over 200 in attendance. Blood ball on its way. Murkerich, though, trying to press SnakeDoe, taking full advantage of that. And SnakeDoe finds himself in the lead. Can he tie this bad boy up? Murkerich, though, his reactions, I would say, second to none in this squad, in this game. Murkerich. Overhead chop, and he's closing. That's gonna do it. We are all tied up. Chad, whoever wins this event, all I can say is this has been incredible. And I know a lot of Europeans are cheering for Murkerich, and I know a lot of South America is cheering for Big SnakeDoe. He said, where is Snake from? South America. To the sky. All right, Murkerich doing Merc things. And another low. SnakeDoe trying to wake up with buttons. That's not something you want to do too often. The Movado mine getting sent packing. SnakeDoe in some trouble. Hey, this is enough. Is it enough? No. All right, Murkerich, though, has been a one-man army. Overhead. And Murkerich is not waiting around for any of this, and SnakeDoe goes down. Murkerich is 2 wins away from winning this team battle.
Smoke wins.
All right, Chad. For the first time in over an hour and a half, Team Legenda finds himself back in the lead. And FireX, yes. One day we'll put that on. One day we'll put that on. We're trying to be goated. As an old philosopher said, we don't play with it. Let's get it.
Smoke.
What's the new rule on Twitch, on Kratos?
Sector.
What new rule did they make?
Striker. Living forest.
What's the new rule? No Arn Kratos allowed? I agree with that. It's a good rule.
I want
Okay.
no part of your chaos.
All right, what now going to be the current set score? All right, Murkerich, though, you can see Legenda. They might already be counting their dollar bills at this point. 6-7 on the board, coming from Big Bowser, of course. By the way, guys, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. We are trying to take this channel to the moon. Once again, at my boy's birthday, they played funk. Of course. If Merc wins, give him a 50% cut. Hey, man, I'll leave that up to their squad. Into the air we go. And by the way, he said channels having view bots will now be punished. Oh, man. That means we can never go back to Twitch. How crazy? No matter if it's the author's fault, as they should. There's a couple channels out there, all I'm saying, man. All I'm saying. However, with that, though, that is going to be none other than Murkerich again coming through.
Fight.
Aren't great. That's a very good rule, though, in all fairness. That is a very, very good rule. We've been seeing a lot of shenanigans for quite some time. I'm not talking about anybody, of course. Or am I all crazy? No. Don't view bot. Don't view bot. Just get real bots, like Shutter. That's all you need. They're good for like 6 or 7 view. All crazy? All right, SnakeDoe finds himself in the lead. Can he maintain it, though? Blood balls? Yeah, of course, Kratos. We can talk in DMs, of course. And right now, slicing and dicing. Jump-in's coming, but all right, Murkerich trying to come through the trip guard. Once again, shout outs to over 217 in attendance. No, Rev. No, we're not talking about. No. I can tell you, as somebody who has watched this channel from start to finish, his is organic as it gets. That man's just a living legend. And there's a down 2 cancel. He can't break. Are you kidding me? Arn Kratos, I'm looking at you. All crazy. And that's what I've done, chat. I've actually view-botted Arn Kratos' channel. I'm trying to get him the hell out of there. All crazy. Hang on a second, though. Is this enough to kill? What's going on, Combo Heaven? Is this enough? No, he needs one more, but this should be chip territory. SnakeDoe starting to watch this lead fall in front of his eyes, and that is a 2-0 score. This is looking to be all Murkerich has said. Look at this man canceling in front of his face. All right, chat, is EU going to get it done? Right now, it was looking pretty bleak for them. However, Murkerich, a 2-0 lead. If you're SnakeDoe, you've got to wake up, and you've got to wake up now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Rev, I actually came pretty early when Rip started. In the first, like, 3-4 months. Maybe a little bit later. And yeah, man, I've seen him build up that channel from ground zero, man. Like, that guy's a force, man. And without Rips, there would not be any of this channel. That man has inspired me to do a lot. And Chad, this could be the final game of the night. Let's see, can SnakeDoe get anything on the board?
Free yourself from your clan's bondage.
Why do you believe
Nicky Mabab, it's 4-4 and a 2-0 lead for Murkerich. They have managed to bring it back. All eyes on SnakeDoe.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. And we're working our way in, we're lurking our way in, and we are twerking our way in. By the way, Nicky Mabab, we should have an announcement after this weekend. From what I understand, there's gonna be some love coming down under. That sounds wrong, but it's so right. SnakeDoe with a big lead on Murkerich, and SnakeDoe is going balls to the walls, bringing out the striker combination, by the way. This is a hell of a pick and a dominant round from Snake, basically as dominant as a round as you could ask for.
Round 2. Fight.
Bomb squad on the loose. The big crunch on the side of Murkerich. 235 in attendance. What's up, everybody? Somebody call Sick Ender. We've never actually had Sick Ender in these events. I was telling you about that, Hetero. But you know what? I'd be happy to. He's joined Rips a couple times, though. Overhead, good defense on the side of Snake. Murkerich, he knows he needs just one. And Murkerich is pulling away for this round. Okay, moving on through. This is going to be some damage, though, and this is going to be Murkerich. Can he put this on event point? You've now ascended to Vape God, says Nicky Mabab. Well, I'll tell you this, man. The only God I see right now is Murkerich, who is on the verge of bringing this entire team battle back. And I gotta say, it is definitely going to be well earned. Keep in mind, Murkerich had to fill in for Disarded. Overhead crunch. Is going to put... By the way, you can always see it, Murkerich. He is so offensively oriented. He is always looking for something. SnakeDoe. Another one. Just trying to get that invisibility off of him. And there's the scoop. However, keeps it safe, but kind of doesn't. Once again, guys, we have made that switch from... oh my god, he actually anti-aired that. That's crazy. Murkerich, can he do it? Are we going to another game? SnakeDoe is going to... no, he doesn't break. Now he's going to have to break. But he doesn't. Down 2, tries to maybe go down 2 cancel. This might actually be close. Goes for the grab and immediately breaks away. and he spends a fatal blow. Does that hit? Does it hit? And it does. That's gonna do it. And that is going to be the event. Murkerich, a 3-0 score. And what an event. What a tremendous event coming from all 10 of these players. Thank you all so much for playing. He couldn't break away from that either. He got hit with it on the way down, and that is a 3-0. And Team Legenda is going to win this tournament. And SnakeDoe, thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for assembling your squad. With that, though, Legenda is going to win this team battle. And by the way, Murkerich had to win 3 sets in a row. Definitely well-deserved and well-earned. And all I can say is what a tremendous event. And we are going to have plenty more of these in the future, though. So if you guys like the 5v5 team battle format, keep sticking around. We're going to have so much more coming your way. And with that, chat, that is an event coming to an end in front of close to 250 people. So once again, congratulations to Team Legenda. That is going to be a 5-4 score. Nothing to be ashamed about on either side, and they are going to win this event. Congratulations to none other than FireX, Legenda, Germik, Toji, but kind of especially Murkerich, Chad. That is our event for today. Thank you all so much for playing, and guys, thank you so much for being here. With that, though, that is going to be it for today. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to do a lot of stuff here, chat. We'll have an announcement next week about something we're putting together, by the way. Other than that, guys, that is going to be it. Thank you so much for hanging out. My name is VapeCoach. We will see you later. Much love, and bye-bye now. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.